Right.
It's still structurally sound. It's just an old fucking house.
Your house sucks. Welcome to the podcast.
Welcome to
7.
episode 6.
7?
Episode 8. No, it's 7, idiots.
I said 7.
Is it
I
7?
know.
Thought it was 6.
So that's David being the idiot.
I know. He's an idiot and you're just inherently an idiot. Yeah, fuck you, David.
Well, fuck you too.
Wait, hold on. Did you get the Zebo?
No.
All right,
All
Zebo
right,
Watch
David.
2019, and why are you not buying it?
Because my dryer died and I have to replace it.
What?
It was like a fucking
Just blow on
15-year-old
the
dryer.
clothes. Get a clothesline.
Yeah, I have that now. as a
Go
temporary-
outside.
Do the credit plan.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck
Get
that.
Buy a fan.
If I can't buy it outright, I don't want it.
Don't wear clothes.
You wear like one pair of clothes as it is anyway. Like, who cares?
one pair of clothes.
I rotate through a week of business attire, thank you.
You know, 2 more people
like
have been
the
watching the
button-up
Zebo
shirts.
since we last pointed it out.
Yeah. I think people are fucking around.
So we just created an artificial boom for the Zebo with our last
go
episode.
fucking buy this goddamn
2
Zebo.
old people.
Go buy the Zebo.
There's 13 people in the world that know Zebo exists right now, and they're all watching it. So
Not including us.
not including
Well,
us too. Yeah, he's watching it.
Yeah, I'm watching it.
Actually, I'm not watching it, but I have it in my like not suggestions, but
Recently
like
viewed.
related items and stuff wherever, or previously viewed. So every time I go on eBay, I see it right there. I'm just like, oh, there he is.
I don't know. After I
It's
get
still there.
my quarterly bonus comes in next week, and if it's enough for me to get the dryer and still have
And
extra leftover, I
Zebo?
might get a yeah.
I
Well,
think
it should be Zebo and then the
You're
dryer.
gonna lose out on this, and it's gonna suck because you're gonna have to track this thing down later.
Yeah.
It'll be one of
But at
those
least
things
you'll
that,
have
like
dry
30 years
clothing.
down the line, I'll find one.
Yeah, for like $5,000.
Listen, you guys forget I live in Maine. I can only use like a clothesline for like 3 months of the year.
Yeah. The other 9 months, don't worry about it. Just buy
But
more
see,
clothes. There
The
you go.
Zebo's from
Throw
Brazil,
away.
so it's like warm and shit.
Yeah.
That's not how that
Let's
works.
get that. Yeah.
You open
Listen,
the bo-
I've
you
done-
open the
What's that
box.
Jesus statue?
Open the
Listen,
box. And
I've
it's
done-
heat.
I've
What's
done
that-
the
what's that
kiddo
Jesus
method
statue where
of
he's,
drying
like,
my clothes in the
decomposing?
oven before.
The Statue
But
of
you know
Liberty?
what? That was desperate times.
The
Statue of
statue of
Liberty?
Zebo? Is that what the
Yeah.
name of the Jesus statue is?
Welcome to the Blue Ruby Podcast, episode 7. This is our weekly gaming podcast. That was Zebo Talk. If you don't know what Zebo is, it's a
Watch our last
Brazilian
episode.
system. We learned about that last week in last week's trivia. So, trying to
The
get
greatest-
David to buy that. We'll hear about it.
Yeah.
I'm Adrian. Chris is over there in the Star Wars black shirt. David over there vaping.
Chewbacca, rest in peace. Yo, rest in peace.
RP in peace, buddy.
Chewbacca's dead.
You gotta do the rest of the episode.
Long live Chewbacca.
And he'd be long-lived if he's dead as hell.
You post these every Thursday at around 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And
Yo, this shirt's not breathable at all. I'm like fucking dying, bro.
Good.
I don't feel like moving.
like, comment,
You want
subscribe,
Chewbacca.
give us some 5-star ratings on our video.
Oh god, don't you do that? No, I refuse.
Yeah, give us a 5-star.
Remember that?
5-star box.
Whoever gave
YouTube from 2012.
the smartest thing that YouTube ever did was take away the stars and put like and dislike, because whoever made like 3
Yeah,
or
give
2,
it a 2.5.
no one ever did 2 or 4 stars. It's like you
I
either hate
used
the
to,
video
I
or
used
you
to
like
do
it.
3. I used to do 3 whenever it was like already a 3-star. I'd be just like, I want to stay right there. Keep it at 3. So it was already averaged at 3. I was like, you know what? That's perfect. Just keep it right there. That's the only times I've ever do a 3.
Also, we did get confirmation that David is indeed a coward.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Talking about-
A couple of people did put that in the comments. I was surprised.
I told everyone at the end of the podcast, because you weren't buying Zebo, to comment in there coward, and we got a few
You're
people.
full of shit. No one commented on that
Yeah?
video. No one
Hey,
Go
watched
ahead,
it.
look.
hey, make us a bet. If you see a comment that says coward, you gotta buy it right now. Otherwise,
Yep,
you're a coward.
Right now. Yep.
No one fucking watches our shit.
All right, then go watch it. We'll wait.
A
We'll
couple
fucking
people. Actually,
we'll
that
wait.
last episode got a lot of views.
Yeah, because
No,
we're talking about
we got no
Zebo.
views.
We
All
I mean,
2 of our viewers don't bother commenting. Don't worry about it.
okay.
Did you
Alright.
see it?
On whose channel?
Gores.
Yeah, on mine.
That doesn't count.
I get the views.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's where you get most of the views from.
We'll eventually have a dedicated channel for all this. That's one of my weekend projects.
One of your weekend projects is buying his goddamn Zebo.
No, maybe next weekend.
Wait,
Actually, no.
One of my
Next weekend I'll be in
projects
Salt
are
Lake.
Well, these are gonna for sure stick on Gore's channel because we still got.
Yeah,
views there.
I'll keep putting it on there. But
But,
you could switch it over to there for Adrian's if you want.
Oh
so.
shit! Actually, yeah, that's actually a good point.
Stop fucking hiding. Did you see Coward or not?
I'm trying to pull it up. While I'm pulling it up,
I'll
I
find
won't
it.
be here for the podcast next week. I'll be in Salt Lake.
Hell
What?
yeah, bachelor's
All right, well,
fucking day.
Wait, because he's not here, that means I get an extra point next week.
No,
right?
that's not how that works.
If you're absent, you get.
Yeah,
they'll-
that's
No,
your
that's not how that
attendance.
works.
Yeah, you only get a couple absences, and that affects your grade.
Yeah, yep. There you go. It's like school.
No, fuck you. That's not how this works.
This is school. Well, he's trying to school you with these game trivia, so I don't know.
Shit.
You missed learning. So
You missed learning.
I don't even see the fucking podcast up here. All I see is this Game of Thrones bullshit.
Scroll down.
all right.
Oh, all right. Well, while I'm looking
Here
for
you go.
this fucking
Look,
podcast,
you see that? It
Look,
says
look,
blue
look.
rupees, right? Can you see that?
No.
Look, David, don't hide. You know you fucking see it.
All right. Hold
Yeah,
on. I
yeah.
want to make sure you can see it.
Yeah,
All
you
right,
can
give me
see it.
one
You can see it.
second.
Control F this shit.
'Cause I don't want no frucks. Okay.
No
No
freaks.
frucks. No fracks. Here you go. You see that?
No fracking.
Blue rupees. I'm gonna scroll down now.
No, he doesn't
Here's-
believe me now. He thinks he swapped to a different video.
Yeah. Okay. For some reason they say David the Coward. You probably can't see that.
Pieces of shit. It was number 6 this was on, right?
Yeah.
There we go. Found it.
You can see it.
The one with Zebo in the title.
Coward did. Yeah, all right. Yep. Exactly 2 comments of coward.
Yeah, you're getting
Yeah.
called out.
I mean,
Because you are a coward. Let's be real. You really are a coward.
At least 2 people.
Okay,
listen
so
to
our 2 singular viewers that I said
No, we
had
get more
both
viewers
commented.
that they don't want to listen all the way through, which I don't blame them. It's like a 3-hour podcast.
Also, for now on, we should have timestamps. Just saying.
Timestamp
I-
this ass.
Yeah.
Put a timestamp right here. Say just put all caps this ass.
Ass.
This ass.
All right.
I don't know how to.
We got a lot of news articles. I don't think we're gonna get through them all like appropriately.
Okay.
Your definition of news
Rapid fire.
is shitty, David. These are some
Your
dumb-
definition of news is
A
shitty.
lot of
Get
these
the fuck
fucking
outta
news
here.
articles are actually lame.
Oh,
as
is the
shit.
new Shimigami Tensei delayed or something?
No. No details were revealed. And
Uh,
don't,
Yeah,
don't
we'll
start
talk
with those
about it. We'll
fighting
get to it.
words.
So a couple of these we're gonna talk about. Obviously, is Randy Pitchford going cray cray?
Okay, that one's good.
Yeah,
Yes.
we got some Riot employees walking out.
Yeah. Okay.
These are also, by the way, these are the articles I wrote down.
Riot employees, I wrote down, you piece of shit.
Okay.
What's
That's it.
one of your dumbass ones? Persona 5 Royal details revealed. Yeah, that's David's.
Royal. Oh, okay.
I'm
Well,
the one that fucking put the information about.
what's the
fucking Riot.
details though? I thought we already knew these details. We just didn't talk about them
We'll get
last
to
week.
it. We'll get to it. And then we don't have trivia this week, but we're doing something different. I'm gonna make these.
Wait, what?
We're gonna
What?
I'm gonna make the little boys do something a little differently.
No, I want to do fucking trivia.
No, we're gonna do something else.
You can do something different next week when I'm not here.
Yeah, what the fuck?
No, because this is available for a lot of
Wait.
points. A lot of points are on the line with this thing.
A lot of points, my ass. No,
Yeah.
don't need to start throwing shit at. Because then, if he gets all the points, then what's the fucking point of even doing this anymore?
Hey,
He
the
gets like
point-
10
hey,
points
hey,
ahead of
hey,
me, and then
hey.
we go back to 1 point each. Like, what the fuck?
Hey, the questions are made up, but the points don't matter.
Oh, I didn't realize this was
Yeah,
Hula
the points
Islands
do
anyway.
matter, and the questions are bullshit.
All right, David, you get 1,000,000 points.
All right.
Fuck that. I get 1.1 million points. Points don't matter. No one.
Do I get to be Colin Mockery then?
Yeah,
No
you're,
one
already, you're already
looks.
going ball a little bit.
I
Who,
just
me?
No,
Okay.
David.
no, I just routinely shave mine as soon as it hits warm weather
Yeah.
and keep it shaved.
Yeah, how about what's warm weather? What's degrees outside right now?
It's like fucking 80.
Oh, what the fuck? You're bullshit.
That's
ass. Oh, it's so
warm?
cold
Yeah.
over here.
80's
Dude.
warm.
Yeah, I hate it. You can ask
Warm.
Adrian. I don't do well in heat.
I'll say, that ain't warm.
Any kind of heat, I don't do well in. I hate it.
All right.
Like,
What are you guys been playing?
nothing.
Piece of shit.
You started
No, I
Valhalla yesterday.
I've been playing all the same shit. What?
You started Valhalla yesterday, or did you actually play?
Yeah. I started. I only played about 10 minutes. I just wanted to start it to get it in there. I don't know, so far it's pretty cool. I like the interface. Oh, that's. I mean, again, I only played 10 minutes, so I haven't really done much. But yeah, no, I really like how the interface is like a phone and stuff like that. And so far, I like the story. I like the digitized graphics and stuff like that. Good so far, not much to say, but I've been playing a lot more Days Gone. So I'm like 25 hours in that game at this point, and I didn't think I was going to make it that far, especially after the reviews. But so far, it's fun. It is a fun game. It's not anything spectacular. I'm getting sick of doing like the same fucking missions.
Is it giving you Crackdown vibes? Not gameplay wise, but like
No. Because Crackdown had the same thing where you just go here and do that mission.
Right.
It's the same mission over and over again, but Crackdown had way less variety because it would be like, go here and destroy this thing, and go here and destroy this thing, except it's a little different. You have to shoot it on its side instead of shooting its face or something like that. It was always shoot things. At least Days Gone, like you have the stealth, you have to go here and like capture this guy, you have to ride this guy down and shoot him off this bike. You know, there's differences. You have to go here and like clear out the infected like nests of these zombies. So there's still differences, but there's a lot of missions where it's just like, all right, you have to do stealth again. It's the same thing. You have to stealth around people. It's like mandatory stealth. You can't get found. It's really easy. They put the bushes in the perfect places, so you just wait until the guy turns around. You just go over there,
right?
Do that, go and listen on a conversation, then leave. So there's a lot of stuff that's just like very simple, and they do it a little bit too much. But so far, it's 25 hours in. I'm assuming I'm getting pretty close to the end. It feels like it's starting to really pick up. To like some sort of conclusion, but it's pretty good so far. I like it. There's nothing too extraordinary about it. I do like driving the bike though. The bike is fun.
Oh yeah. Don't you have to repair it like every 2 seconds?
No, if you crash it a lot, you have to repair it, of course. But I don't.
Right.
I mean, that's one thing I will say is I'm a little disappointed about the hordes. Because I haven't really encountered any really. A couple here and there, but I was expecting it to be more about the giant hordes of zombies, and I don't know, maybe later on, but like right now, not really many. I encountered like 2, and that was cool because I was just like driving, and I just drove right into a giant like mountain of zombie, like at least 200 of them. I was like, fuck! And immediately I had to get off the bike and fucking run because I crashed right into them.
Ain't that some shit? You just leave your bike there, the thing that can outrun.
Well, I had to because when I crashed into them, my bike went to 0% health, so I was like, oh fuck, I couldn't even drive it, so I had to just like run.
Scooby-Doo your way out.
Yeah. And I do like that the hordes, if you watch them, they'll start to split apart a little bit. So you'll see them like, maybe like 10 of them go off on their own over here and stuff. So you can see them kind of split apart, which I find interesting. But it's not World War Z. I will say that. Like World War Z was definitely
I want to play more of that. The game, I have like an itch to play once a week.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, that's a fun game.
This
game's fun
weekend
too, but it's definitely different. I was expecting it because the first time we saw it was this giant horde of zombies, and I haven't gotten to that mission yet. That mission's supposedly in the game. I still have yet to get to that.
I'm down to stream some of that this weekend if you want.
Sure.
Right. David, what you been playing?
I've been playing 3 different games. Actually, 4. I've been playing 4 different games over this past week. Of course, been doing Overwatch. Now that the event is over, it's putting that basically on the shelf until the next event starts. Been working on Mortal Kombat 11. I kind of want to get a platinum in it just because it's not hard, just time consuming.
No, it's not actually. I already got like I think like 40 of the
platinums
achievements. Yeah, I got 4. Yeah, I got 4 platinums.
I got 12, but yeah, no, it's not a hard game to platinum, just time consuming. It's like, fuck it, I bought the game, I may as well let it play itself for 200 hours and then finish up what I need to do manually. Other than that, I've been playing EDF 5. Fantastic fucking game. Glad I got that while it was on sale, which kind of spoils one of the games I got this week. But absolutely love EDF 5. Been a big fan of the series for a while now, and it's such a great improvement over the last game. And other than that, now that I have my PlayStation 2 modded, I'm running a fan translation for Namco X Capcom and finally starting to play through that a bit.
Nice.
Okay. Namco X Capcom.
Namco X Capcom is a RPG similar to the style of like the Super Robot Wars game, where it's just all Capcom characters, all Namco characters in a gigantic, almost kind of like Project Cross Zone or Cross Edge, where it's just a big crossover of RPG, kind of detailing all their kind of histories, and it's really fun. I like it. If you like Super Robot Wars style gameplay, it's right up your alley.
Yeah, Adrian likes those, right? He likes Super Robot Wars.
What game I'm thinking of Mech City Brawl or something like that, right? I don't know why that's
No,
the
he
one.
likes Project X Zone though. I know that.
Project Raw Zone 2, that was a really fun
I
game.
call it X Zone because I'm a fucking no, I'm not child.
Yeah,
I'm
that was
I'm just kidding. You're all cute.
that was one of the games where like for the first time in a long time it got me. I like went through it and completed. It's like a 40-hour game, and it's like there's not many 40-hour games I get through these days. So that was
Yeah. I still need to
Um,
play through the second one. I've only finished the first one.
right. So is there anything else?
Nope, that's the 4 games I've been playing this week.
That's it. Are you done?
I didn't really
Stuff?
play anything this week. I've been knocking everything out. I'm down to my last assignment, so
Congrats.
I started Box Boy and Box Girl for a little bit.
Yeah.
Um,
You like?
yeah, it's fun. It's
Comment.
cute. It's I wish they kind of did more about the graphics because I know Box Boy, obviously Box Boy is like super minimalist. It was kind of just a puzzle game, but it looks almost like a mobile game when you play it on Switch.
Right.
But it's fun. It's cute still. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna start Valhalla this weekend. I've been wanting to play Valhalla.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Then I was gonna try to start. I was probably gonna start Jupiter and Mars this weekend too.
I didn't hear it was very good.
No. Shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it has like I think like a 58 on Metacritic.
As long as it looks cool, that's more or less what I was wanting. I wasn't really expecting something big. I just want something.
I didn't really read the reviews though. I just saw them on Metacritic. I was like scrolling through new releases and I had maybe I think a 58. I don't know.
We'll see.
Maybe it's better now.
Yeah, I'll try it anyway.
Might be a 90 now. I don't know.
I'll let you guys know how it plays. But yeah.
What time were we at? So I just know.
16:50.
Yeah, I'll just figure out when we started this. 16:50. Okay.
Okay. So what'd you guys get?
Oh, well, I'll start off because I already spoiled one of them. EDF 5, they did the kind of Golden Week sale for PlayStation Network. So I finally threw down for EDF 5 and all the DLC for that. I also got around for games, which is something that we should do for streaming because you promised you would train with me on it. Picked up Tekken 7 on Xbox One. So now I own that game on 2 consoles. And not a game.
Do it now.
And not a game. And normally, I'm not a big fan of these kinds of things, but I saw this on discount for $3, so I was a sucker and I got it.
Oh, nice. Pachamari.
And that's
I know
all I
that.
got.
I watch Overwatch. I play Overwatch.
I watch Overwatch League.
I don't
like
watch
watching
Overwatch.
3-3.
No, that's what you two do. You watch that fucking Overwatch League.
No, I let it stream in the background so I can get skins.
Oh, okay. There you go. See, he's smart. that's the only reason why you should ever watch it.
Doing.
Yeah, I don't really care about the skins though.
Have you seen the new one?
The All-Star skins look great.
I haven't looked at them.
New All-Star skins look pretty good.
You know, if I never look at them, that means I never think about them.
You know what sucks is that the All-Star skins are infinitely cooler than the ones that they put out for events because those ones actually cost money. If you don't watch it.
Well, I guess for some people the event ones cost money.
Right.
Yeah. I actually bought a $5 worth of I guess just 5 loot boxes a couple days ago. Yeah, that was the first time I bought anything because I really wanted that Ash skin and I didn't get it, so I said fuck it. No, I had enough, but I was like, you know what? There's other one. I wanted the Junkrat one. The Junkrat one I got. The Ash one I bought. I didn't get it in the 5. But I got the Junkrat one and I got another one I didn't want. Oh, I got the awesome victory pose for
Hammond.
Yeah, Hammond, not victory pose. The
high of the game.
I wasn't too worried. We're gonna get them another chance here.
Yeah, I know, but then I would have to probably pay for them there because I'll be getting all these other events too because they're all unlocked. Right. So I mean, there's a couple of them I really wanted from the Christmas one. I can't remember which ones they were, but I remember I was like, I'll just wait. Yeah. Until the was it Christmas? It might have been the Chinese New Year one, but yeah, whatever. I'll just wait a couple weeks. That's gonna be, I think, in a couple weeks. It has to be because that's it's the anniversary. So
yeah.
I haven't played enough Overwatch anyway, so I'm
played a little bit. I want to do my I want to do my competitive now, so I don't have to rush it at the end of the freaking the season. Because I always have to do that.
The problem is that if you ever rank above 3,000, it's gonna just degrade you back down.
You don't need to worry about that. I'm really close, but I'm not getting there. I think I ranked 2840, I think, in my last one. I was just like, all right, and I know you have to like start like getting higher up there, but I never play competitive after the placements.
Yeah, it's pretty hard. If you don't do it, then you're gonna usually you're never gonna rank higher.
But you don't ever. I know that, but I just want to do it so I can get the
right.
points.
Golden guns.
Yeah. Which I have enough points for one. I still don't know. I have no idea which one I want to get yet. I'm thinking Torbjorn, but I don't know.
Why would you not get Torbjorn's?
Because I want to figure things out, all right? Because the Torbjorn one, I'm not really a big fan of how it looks.
But still your main.
He's not.
Always go for your main.
Yeah.
He's not my main.
Like if I get a golden gun, I'll be getting it for Lucio first.
My mains I already have the golden guns for, so. Or I guess golden wrists and golden bows. I don't really have a gun yet.
Gore, what have you been playing?
You mean what I got?
Oh yeah, what you got?
I only got one game. I got this off OfferUp. I did actually get something else that just hasn't gotten here yet. And this was someone was selling it for 16, so I was like, you know what? I wanted to get it when it first came out, which was like a week ago. And I thought that was a little weird that they were selling it for 16 when it's like a $30 game. It just came out, but they sent it to me, so that's cool. It's a brand new game. And it's Dragon's Dogma.
Yeah, I want to play it again, but I think I have that on Xbox, so.
It's really fun. I played it on Xbox 360. I played the original Dragon's Dogma. Did not like it. Didn't hate it, but I was like, I don't know. They need to fix a lot of things, and then they made this version, which fixed a lot of things. And I was like, all right, there you go. That's perfect now. Not perfect, but it's perfect for me. Yeah, you just climb on monsters and shit. It's fun. I got that, and I went to a Goodwill, which I don't do that much anymore because my Goodwills suck. But I was there, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go in, and I saw this. It's not a game. I mean, it is. It's not a video game though. So I got this. I remember playing with these a lot when I was a kid, and I got Bop It Extreme.
Oh,
hell
shit.
Yeah!
Did you watch it?
Yeah, I cleaned it.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I cleaned that bitch. There's some marks on it. I can't get it off. But
Ew.
yeah, it wasn't actually that disgusting though. No, I think it's just it looks like the paint's actually coming off. It's not a mark, but it works.
Box Bop, Beat Bop, Box Bop, Solo.
I should have did that. No, I'm not gonna do it because it's gonna keep going.
So we found the next thing. I need to get a Bop It
Shut
Extreme, and then we're just gonna have a Bop It off for points.
Bop it off.
I have another Bop It. Hey, hold on. I got this little mini one too. I got this for Christmas. This little baby one. This one's fun too. I love Bop It. I used to play that all the time in school because my teacher had one, and whenever we weren't doing anything, we would just play with the Bop It Extreme.
Oh yeah.
It was sweet. So now I got one. It was $2.50.
Yeah.
Good price. It was $5, but then it was half off day. So.
Is that all you got?
Yep, that's all I got.
Cool.
Well, actually, no, that's not true. I got some Switch stuff, but it's digital. I got Valhalla. I got Duck Game. Duck Game's fun.
Oh, I know Duck Game came out.
Yeah, it came out. It's like $12.99, I think.
It's only online or local multiplayer, though, right?
No, it's online.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll grab it. Let's play it then.
That's why I bought it.
Yeah. I was going to say that's why I got confused. All right, yeah, I'll buy it. We'll play it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's fun. I played it for like 30 minutes. I was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but this is fun.
All right. Cool.
Because on a small screen, that's like impossible to play.
Right.
I'm just like, I don't know where I even am.
That's
it's
dope,
so
though.
quick.
I'm glad that came out. Yeah, we'll do
Yeah,
that.
it's fun. And I got something else. I got like some game that was really cheap. It was like $1. Castle something? I forgot what it's called.
Castlevania.
Yeah, Castlevania. Good ones, guys. I wish that was on. Technically, it will be on Switch because they have that Castlevania collection coming out relatively soon, I think, but not yet. But anyway, it was like $1. I forgot what it's called. I don't have my Switch here, so all right. What you got? I know you want to tell us.
So now I guess I got Duck Game because I'm gonna go buy that in a little bit.
Yeah, Duck Game's fun.
I got Valhalla. Let's see. I ended up getting I was waiting. I had just watched Long Shot in theaters, and I was waiting in my car because I had just watched Avengers again, and there was like an hour and a half break in between for a Long Shot. So I was chilling in my car and I saw Warrior 64 posted about some PS4 games on discount at Walmart. So I ended up grabbing this for $5.
Okay.
So I already bought that. Do the VR of that.
Mm-hmm.
Then that was good. Yeah, and I went to go really quick because those were clearanced out. Went to because it's like right across the street from Walmart, the theater there, so it worked out for me. Went there and guy pulled out there. I was like, hey, I just want to check this price. He's like, yeah, $5. I'm like, cool, I'll take it. You can just look at his friend behind the counter. Dude, it's $5. I grabbed the last one, so fuck it. Last week I told you guys about something that I got, but I couldn't show you. Gory knows. I think I showed you both. Now that the spoiler embargo has been lifted by the Russo Bros, now I'm gonna show this off.
All right, spoilers. Endgame.
How's
How's that spoiler?
Got my Mjolnir hammer.
Now, wait, hold on. How's that even a spoiler?
Because
it's presumed destroyed.
Yeah. Stupid.
So if you just showed that, I'd be like, oh, it's from Thor 1.
No, it's not.
I
want you to know why I got it. I want you to know why I got it.
I want you to know why I got it. You could have just said, I like his hammer because it's sweet.
Although if I cared, I would have got Stormbreaker. But
the hammer is much cooler than Stormbreaker.
Well,
Stormbreaker is just God of War axe. Like,
exactly, man. You could throw it.
I know, but God of War axe is better.
Yeah, but Mjolnir is so traditional.
This thing is small.
Stormbreaker doesn't even have
you look, even Thor gets it. Thor's like, give me a Stormbreaker.
Stormbreaker's it sounds like they're trying too hard, just like Raccoon said.
That's the joke, yeah.
Yeah, they're trying too hard though. Mjolnir, it just sounds good.
So I completely did the opposite of what I promised the last couple weeks. And instead of going back on Pops, I decided, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna spend a lot of money and complete all my collections, just be done with it, so I can just stop.
Done with the next versions of each Pop comes out.
No. So these are actually definitive endings for me, at least until you'll see. So first off,
game.
no, because I don't really collect for anything outside of a couple of things. So I got a full collection coming up here soon. There's a lot of eBay stuff, but there's one thing in particular I'm super excited for to show off. That it's gonna be. I'm so happy I got it. I was eBay sniping like old school. I was like, all right, what's the max I'd pay for this? Last 15 seconds, I'm like, fuck it. Typed in. It was like still like $30 before I put or lower than I put max. So that worked out for me.
Cool.
One of the things I got, and this is kind of I'm kind of a little upset about it, but also not too. So I ended up finding a super damaged Anthony and Ant-Man.
Okay.
Like the one, that little rider. This thing goes for like $30-$40. This it came in a fucked up box, like super fucked up. But I was like, I don't give a fuck about the box. I just want the figure. And then, but then the problem is it's missing a wing, even though he promises it was a good condition toy. So I emailed him. I'm like, hey, your boy's missing a wing and it's not in the box. He's like, all right, I'll just refund you $5 if you want. You can return it. I'm like, $15 for the whole thing. That's fine with me. And
okay.
One of the Ant-Man things kind of messed up, but got that guy.
You just put it on the side.
Yeah, you can display it that way either way, but I might just
the side where you can't see the.
I might just find like something at a craft store, just do that, whatever. It's not a big deal to me.
Craft store.
Yeah, just find like to do a do-it-yourself wing or something like that.
I don't think that's a good idea because it'll look really strange. I would just put it on its side.
We'll see. Either way, I don't.
Or throw it in a dumpster or give it to me.
So I got that, and then obviously, what was my favorite thing from Avengers?
Ant-Man punching that stupid thing.
Is it Ant-Man or Giant Man?
Oh, whatever. It's still Ant-Man.
Beautiful.
There you go. Oh, look, he's
now
somewhat bigger.
What was my favorite thing from Avengers Infinity War or Endgame again?
When he punches the
when he goes up Thanos' ass.
He punches the. Okay. Wow, that's pretty big.
I got the full collection.
But wait, it gets bigger.
I'm gonna look for a small one now, so it looks like it's going bigger to smaller.
Well, he already has the big one's head in the background. Look at that.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that at the end.
It's like Jesus. He ended up being so big that his head just fucking crushed his body.
I got that. Did I get anything else from there? Oh, I forgot to show these off last week too. From episode 5, as I got all my.
Oh, nice.
Rack show, Space Ghost.
Me and Chris the other night. Were you in there, David? Me and Chris the other night went through the episodes.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah. There's some wild ass episodes that I'm excited to watch. I don't get why they have the people they have in it, but hey. Yeah. So, I think I'm hoping it's next week, but it might be the week after where I'm showing off what is immediately one of my top 5 favorite things I own now. As soon as I saw it, I was like, this shoots the top 5. It's not gonna be number 1, but is definitely up there. So I'm excited to show that off whenever I get that.
Right on.
All right.
Tell you.
So I promised you guys trivia, and I come with you guys without trivia, but we're gonna do something different. So our favorite time of the year our favorite time of the year is coming up, E3.
E3.
So
Well, that's actually one thing I was gonna suggest. But okay, go ahead. I want to see if it's gonna be.
we're gonna do predictions, and every prediction you nail off that, you get a point.
Okay.
If it's kind of fucked up, where it's like you ask for like it's got to be spot on, because I mean we're handing out points like candy now, so you got to be careful with it. But I'm saying if it's like like for example, if it was like Super Mario Maker, and you say Super Mario Maker Deluxe or something, and it came out Super Mario 2 or Maker 2, then that would be wrong. You know what I'm saying? So it's gotta be something specific.
Okay.
We're gonna do
well,
one.
okay, this is the thing though. They already kind of announced some things
Well,
ahead of time.
here's what I'm gonna say.
Right.
As of this episode to the end of E3 week, that's our window of announcements.
Okay.
So, what I'm gonna do is
Which one are we doing? Are we doing all conferences?
you're gonna each. We're gonna. Do you guys want to do that, or do you guys want to do like overall?
I'd say overall, just because there are a lot of people that are still attending E3 for game companies. So
Oh, what I'm saying is, I would say like we do one for Microsoft, for Nintendo.
Okay. We
Sony
can do
will probably
one
have a
each,
state of
sure.
play. Probably if they don't, that doesn't really matter. We'll just do it anyway. We
I
can
think
do that,
Sony
or-
will have. Well, that's my prediction. They will have.
Do you want to do it that way, or do you want to do it like someone predict something overall, just 5 overall predictions?
Sure.
Sure, what?
Sure, whatever.
we'll do the 5 overall.
I'm okay with whatever. 5 overall.
5 overall
just,
predictions.
Yeah, 5 overall or the other one.
We could go through the other ones for fun then. So take your 5. The 5 that you think. We're gonna go alternating order. Who was up first last time? Gore was started. So David, you start this one.
All right.
Good.
So my first prediction for E3. This is going to be one of the most off the wall ones. Scalebound on Switch.
Oh, so do you get the
Okay.
timestamp? Is that what you're doing?
No, I'm writing mine down because I didn't know this ahead of time.
Timestamp 32 minutes.
I already got it.
Okay.
I was
Sorry.
doing
What was
math.
that, David?
Yep. Scalebound on Switch.
Scalebound on Switch. All right, Gore, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna say. All right, this isn't gonna be a massive prediction. I'm gonna say
Microsoft buys
Sony.
Nintendo.
Huh?
Microsoft buys Nintendo. Just gotta play a little.
Sony's gonna have the new Call of Duty. Obviously, that's obvious.
Sony?
Well, Sony has Call of Duty. Well, they're not gonna. They don't have exclusive rights to Call of Duty, but they always have.
What's the prediction you saying?
They're gonna have the state of play, I think. And I think they'll have it at state of play. I think they're gonna do a state of play. Should that just be a prediction? That they're gonna have a state of play for E3?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it. Fuck it.
Yeah, because it seems considering they said they weren't going to do anything
sense.
for E3. That
I
could
think
see
they're
that
gonna
being
do.
like.
I think they're gonna do that.
Sony will have a state of play. Okay.
Yeah, maybe not during like the
Is that-
regular time they usually have their.
So not including the one that's tomorrow. They have.
They
to
might
have
even have one after E3.
They have to
actually.
have one between now and the end of the week of E3 for this to count.
Okay, well then I already won because
No, I said
tomorrow
not.
the-
I said not including that one.
I know.
Okay. Is that fine with you?
That's fine. The other thing was dumb. So
All right, David, you're up.
My next one is that I think we'll get to be able to see some of the signs of the Project Refantasy that the Alice team has been working on. Now that a lot of the Persona projects are kind of wrapping up, by then most of the work should in theory be done on Final Fantasy, on Persona 5 Royale, and I imagine Scramble should be not too far out behind that.
Who do you
and
think's
Q was
announcing
done
this?
It'll be at Sega, where they work through Sega with a lot of their stuff.
Did Sega announce a lot of shit during E3?
They're supposed to be there with announcements.
I know they announced stuff. I mean, I don't think they do too much on that scale, but all right.
Yeah, I think because I don't think we'll get anything with Shin Megami Tensei 5 again. I think they're
so
going to hold
what's
off on that. So.
What's your definitive?
That they're going to show off finally some more information about Project Refantasy.
Okay, Gore.
okay. I was talking about Call of Duty earlier. Now, I don't know. Have they confirmed they're doing a reveal thing for the next Call of Duty between now and E3? No. I'm going to say they're going to reveal it during... They don't usually reveal it during E3, though. They usually do their own thing. I'm going to say before E3, they're going to reveal it.
Well, you can say they're going to reveal it right now, because I mean...
They're going to reveal it, obviously.
Okay.
And it's going to be Modern Warfare 4.
So that's a 2 for 1, so it has to be Modern Warfare 4, because I feel like Call of Duty announcements...
It's going to be Modern Warfare 4. And it's going to have a major actor in one role. I don't know.
He's getting real out in there.
No, because I feel like this is an easy bet because it's Call of Duty there, so I have to like triple down on it. So if none of that,
that's some big dick energy. If you got it all right.
And when I mean major actor, I mean like a Hollywood actor. It could be someone that you wouldn't consider like huge. You know, like how Modern Warfare. I mean, not
Robert Downey Jr.
World War II had that boy from Transformers. You know, like that's how. Yeah, Robert Downey Jr.
They had Kevin Spacey at one point.
Yeah, Kevin Spacey. They had in the zombies mode, they always have actors. So they always have like big name actors. So I'm going to say that it's going to be revealed. It will be Modern Warfare 4, and it's going to have a major actor.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Hollywood actor.
David.
Square Enix will talk about Final Fantasy 16.
Ooh.
All right.
They'll cancel it.
No, it'll be in development hell for 18 years.
Gore.
All right. I think the time has come, and especially since the last couple of months have been weird with the series because there was a new game announced, and then they were like, wait, no, it's a phone game. And then there was a bunch of like short films in the series that came out and stuff. I think they're going to announce a new Alien game, and it's going to be a sequel to Isolation. I don't know what's going to be called, obviously. I'm not going to say a name. I'm just going to say it's going to be like Isolation. It's going to be a sequel.
Okay. Now, if it's Aliens, you're wrong.
Oh, fuck off. It'll probably, if it's going to be like Isolation, then Aliens would make sense.
All right. David.
I guess if there's two aliens, then it's fine, but whatever.
I'm going to say for E3, NetherRealm Studios is going to show off all their DLC character plans officially for Mortal Kombat 11.
I can see that.
Where?
Knowing them, it'll probably be during the PlayStation comp. No, because Sony's not going to be there.
Well, you could say State of Play if you think there's going to be one.
I don't think there will be. So I think they'll do it during the Xbox presentation.
So, well, let me back you up here. Okay, so your thing is they're going to show off all DLC.
I think they'll reveal all the DLC characters
all
for
the
that.
DLC.
They did that with Mortal Kombat X, to be fair. They did reveal all of them, yeah.
All right,
Yep.
so I'll do that then.
Well, for each Combat Pack. Combat Pack 1, they showed all of them in one trailer, and Combat Pack 2, they did the same thing.
I'm going to put NetherRealm will show all of DLC. That's your prediction. I'm just going to put...
You sure you don't want to say Combat Pack 1? Because then we'll have the second one.
Yes, so Combat Pack 1, I'll say.
There you go.
Thanks for doing me a solid, homie.
Yeah, no problem. Watch, dude. That was Combat Pack 2 also. They're like, what the fuck? Damn.
And I'm just going to put...
We got a lot of rights.
I won't count it in there. I won't count it in there, but I'll just put parentheses Xbox presentation.
Okay, yeah, because Alien, I don't think it's going to be at. It could be at Xbox. You know what? If you want, put it at Xbox.
I'll just put it in there. It's not going to count towards anything, but just in case. Just say you get some little extra dick points in there.
Okay, I got one.
Go for it.
You got one dick.
Beyond Good and Evil 2. They will show.
Canceled.
Canceled. I will fuck it. It wouldn't, these votes wouldn't even matter because I kill myself right on the spot.
See, how about this? How about this? You want to put canceled that way in case but that means you win, right? Because you either get a point if it's canceled, which is like hell yeah.
It's not canceled. That's not my prediction. My prediction is the exact opposite. Beyond Good and Evil 2 will be shown. Obviously, I have an awesome trailer, gameplay finally, and it will be announced for a fall 2020 release. It will not make that release, but they will announce it for fall 2020.
Well, what would you do if they just didn't show it at all?
You know what? Can I just say 2020 instead?
Yeah.
All right, because usually they don't announce like what month. I mean, not one.
What happens if they just don't show it at all?
No, they will.
What
I think they
what did
confirmed
they
they
do?
will. If they don't, fuck them. Like they showed the last 2 years. What the fuck? Oh, were they gonna show Steep 2?
Did they show it last year? I didn't watch it.
Yeah, it opened up with it.
Oh,
And then Joseph Gordon-Levitt came on stage and said, "Hey guys, use my website." He has like some weird website where you could like put artwork and stuff in it, and they were collaborating with Joseph
Weird.
Gordon-Levitt.
Huh. I didn't hear
Weird.
anything about it. All right, David.
Watch it. It's a really good fucking trailer too. And they show my girl Jade too.
Oh, is she in there? I didn't know she was in there.
Yeah, because I was like, "What the fuck?
she's
This is a
villain
prequel."
now.
Because which is weird. They said it was a prequel way before Jade even existed. And I was like, "Oh, that's kind of
Time
shitty,"
travel.
but whatever. We're getting it. And then a year later, they fucking they show Jade. I'm like, "What the fuck? It's not a prequel. What's going on? Is it a prequel or not?"
It's time
I
travel.
hope it's not. I want Jade in it.
Time travel.
What? Can't just
Time
say
travel. They're going
travel
back
all
to when
the
the
time.
game was still
Beyond Good
not
and Evil 1
canceled.
had nothing to do with time travel.
Oh, the fucking Avengers didn't either, man. Time travel.
Yeah, it did. Ish. I got a black marker on my hand now.
I was like, what the fuck are you eating?
I can't. I don't have a pen near me, so I have to use this fucking black marker.
All right,
I keep getting over myself because I'm a fucking idiot.
David.
Anyway.
For my last prediction, because we're at 5 now, right?
Yep. Last one.
Yeah. My last prediction is the new BioShock will be revealed.
Oh my god! I fucking hope. That would make
God,
like
if you give Gore Beyond Good and Evil 2 and new BioShock.
and Bioshock, and Elizabeth reveals herself. I'll be like, oh, bro. It's,
Yeah, what if Beyond Good and Evil is just a BioShock tie-in?
that'd be pretty cool. I mean, I would rather them be two separate things, but if I had to combine them, that's okay.
All
I don't know
right,
how they'll make
last
that work,
one.
though. All right, last one. All right. Persona 5
Again.
is coming to Switch. Nintendo will announce it, and it will be coming out October.
God damn, you will not let this go.
October.
It will come on the Switch, and it will have a Nintendo character in there in some form. Like you could like dress yourself up as Mario or some shit. Because they always do that shit when a third
Yeah,
party
do you
game.
remember Tekken Tag Tournament 2 with
Remember Skyrim?
Yeah.
Skyrim a couple years ago where you could play as Link. What the fuck? This is weird. So yeah,
Yeah.
Tekken Tag.
Oh yeah, and Diablo 3 had the Ganondorf.
Diablo 3. So I'm gonna say that just because I think Persona 5 Switch is an easy prediction to make.
Ain't gonna
Not that it's
happen.
gonna happen, but everybody has
Yeah.
predicted it. But I just want to add a little flavor to it.
All right, just for fun now. I'm gonna see. I think Microsoft's gonna revive an old franchise somehow. They're gonna-
Phantom Dust, yeah. Yo,
And this isn't really
Blinks.
Yeah,
dude.
perfect.
I don't give a fuck about Blinks, but I'd be popping off hard for some. Blinks,
I don't give
dude.
a fuck about Blinks, and I played Blinks.
I'd pop off hard for some Blinks, dude.
I don't know why, but okay.
Why
I
not,
should
dude?
have brought back like Chrome Hounds or some shit like that.
All right, are you writing down your predictions?
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Obviously,
Here.
I'm not doing anything for fun, but we'll see. I'm just
Oh, I
gonna.
must got them right.
Microsoft revives an old franchise. Let's see. And I'm not allowing Smash predictions in here because we already did those.
Oh, speaking of which, E3 will be when we find out if any of us were right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm not opening that until the end of DLC because that's a time capsule.
Mhm. That's a time capsule. We'll keep up. We'll keep updates and stuff.
And how much are we gonna pop off if it is
Bayonetta 3
yeah,
gets
E3.
a release date.
This year.
Ain't gonna happen.
Oh, Shadow Drop. Today of the press conference, so next month. It's like Travis Strikes Back though, or the fuck that shitty game was.
I was gonna say Nintendo and Platinum do have a habit of just shadow dropping shit, so
New Splinter Cell game
Yeah,
coming
we thought that was happening last year.
I thought they already
that was happening.
confirmed that they weren't doing a
coming-
new Splinter Cell.
coming next spring.
That feels
Um,
right. That's usually Ubisoft time. With Far Cry, For Honor, Ghost Recon. Those are they all came out in spring, I think, right?
And
Or close to spring at least.
do I want to say it has multiplayer elements in it? I think Ubisoft's smarter than that.
Every Splinter Cell has multiplayer
Like
elements.
I was thinking more like on the level of.
Well, not
Division.
every, but a lot of them do.
I was thinking.
Yeah, they'll
on
have a
level.
battle royale.
Yeah, I know
mode.
you're talking about like Ghost Recon.
Yeah, like about.
That's what I'm scared about. If they announce a new Splinter Cell, they're gonna make a Ghost Recon Wildlands, and I'm just like, no,
I'm gonna
please
just
don't.
leave it at that.
Just make it a linear game. Like Hitman is great for open-ended stealth. Splinter Cell is better for more linear. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's still a lot of places you can, like dishonor your way through, but yeah, or Dishonor had a lot of like verticality and stuff, but it's still definitely more linear than anything else, especially Hitman. And Wildlands is just a fucking disgrace of a Ghost Recon game.
Are we gonna finally?
It's not Ghost Recon at all.
Are we gonna finally get that Xbox Elite Controller version 2? Or the one that leaked like fucking a year and a half ago?
Yeah, this one will like when you grab it, it'll like
grab you back.
It'll consume you.
It's Venom.
Okay. What's his name again?
Venom.
Eddie.
Eddie.
I love you, Eddie. Pussy.
You can customize so it'll say your gamer tag.
It'll call you a pussy other.
Yeah, just make it that. Fuck it.
Pussy. Venom was such a hit. It was actually. Shit.
I enjoyed it in spite of myself.
I enjoyed it too. It was not a good movie though.
No, but I enjoyed it.
The next Fable's announced.
That I was actually gonna say, but
that'd be great.
I don't want to get myself too hot.
And does it come out next spring?
It'll come out.
That is the swan song of the Xbox One.
I have a feeling Fable. That's a good prediction. It's the last.
That's the last big Xbox. I mean, because they're gonna probably get some weird with it, but I think like.
Who do you think is developing it?
They'll bring back Peter
Playground.
Molyneux.
Yeah,
Playground's
doing it. Yeah,
yeah,
they even hinted at it, like when they were talking about like we bought them and we have, and Spilson just obviously couldn't say it, but he's like we have some big news coming with them.
Xbox has some really big franchises.
I'm fuck
Phil
it.
Spencer.
I'll put next spring.
Next spring, we'll see the return of a great franchise.
Peter Molyneux.
Peter Molyneux will come out on stage and lie to you for 2 hours. Yes, the grass will grow in real time, and Milo will be there with you. Milo will ask you how your book report went. It's gonna be great. You can walk around with Milo.
He'll give you live updates of when you should have your prostate checked.
Yeah. Stick a finger in your butt and see if it's good.
So, I wanna talk about the Avengers game.
If they don't show it this year, fuck them.
And I want to say like we'll see Spider-Man from the PS4 game.
Okay.
I'm gonna put that.
I'm down with that. They showed the Avengers Tower in Spider-Man PS4.
Avengers game reveal, and it'll have
tie-in with Spider-Man.
It'll have a tie-in, yeah.
But that's the thing. Then it wouldn't have to be exclusive to PS4.
I don't think so.
Having him be in the Xbox One.
I feel like that's a thing where if Sony had to make a deal with that, they could have been like, all right, look, you get the game exclusive on your platform, but we can use Spider-Man wherever. I'm sure Sony would have been like, yeah, okay, that's fine.
Okay.
And of all people that is going to have fucking negotiation power with Sony, it's probably going to be Disney.
Yeah, sure. They were already negotiating.
Disney's just looking over like, hey, we'll fucking buy you.
They already negotiated with them for Homecoming, and Far From Home, so even though Sony still technically
and Home Alone.
Oh yeah,
Home Alone.
That's part of the MCU now.
Spider-Man Home Alone. That's next one.
Oh, yeah, Home Alone. He's just like, who shows up? Scorpion and everybody else shows up to fuck him up. He's just like putting traps everywhere.
Playing traps, yeah.
He's watching some John Wayne Western. Home Alone.
All right, cool. So we're gonna.
I think he's watching. Isn't he watching John Wayne in Home Alone, David? I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Yeah, he doesn't remember either. I knew I didn't ask you because you wouldn't remember or ever watch it. I don't know.
I've watched it, but I wouldn't.
Yeah, I don't remember either. He's like watching the John Wayne Western.
All right, so there you go. Let me go back on your points just to show you. David, you had Scalebound going to be on Switch. Project Refan is going to be shown off in some way. Square will talk about Final Fantasy 16. Let's elaborate on that because I don't want it to be like them mentioning it and then you're going to get a point for that.
But that's what's gonna happen is they're gonna be like, yeah, no, we got it. We might get like a tech demo trailer for it at most.
We'll talk
but-
about Final Fantasy 16 with the tech demo trailer.
All right, that's fair.
Well, then I should say more about the Alien game. Well, that's
You already got a lot on it.
I think that's not going to happen. Like that's a big maybe. I was just thinking new Alien game because they've been doing a lot of stuff with Alien recently, and they had that Blackout game come out and nobody liked it, and so.
It's okay. No, it's like the last few movies they released either. So.
Yeah, pretty much. I heard the short films are pretty good though. I haven't watched them though.
All right. And then you got another run. We'll show all the DLC for Combat Pack 1, and the new Bioshock will be revealed. Gore, you got Sony will have State of Play. Do you want to elaborate on that, or do you want to just...
We'll have State of Play during
E3 week?
Nintendo conference.
I'll say during the actual E3.
During E3 week.
Like during actual E3, not before. How about that?
I'll put E3 week, yeah.
E3 week.
Okay. Then you
So
have
not
Call of Duty
So,
reveal, and it'll be a Modern Warfare 4 sequel, and then it'll be major.
And you'll have a
actor
major
removal.
movie actor in it.
New Alien game, sequel to Isolation at the Xbox presentation. Beyond Good and Evil 2 for 2020. Sounds like a presidential run.
Young Good and Evil for 2020 coming at you.
And then Persona 5 on Switch in October.
Yeah, and it will have Nintendo stuff in it.
Yeah.
Watch, it's not gonna be October. Watch, if
not
it
gonna
does
happen
get
at all.
announced,
November 1st.
no, it's gonna happen. What? It's gonna happen. It's coming.
November 1st. Watch.
It's cooking. Watch. They're gonna
August.
release it.
No, it's September 30th.
Fuck. To watch. Yeah, that'd be some bullshit. I should get at least half a point for that. You know what? I bet it will be September. I should say September. I already put it in.
You're committed.
And I just put Microsoft revives an old franchise. Bayonetta 3 gets a release date. New Splinter Cell game next spring. New Fable gets announced for next spring, and then Avengers game reveal, and it'll tie in with Spider-Man on PS4.
Okay.
All right.
And I'll throw in a new prediction. Halo Infinite will have
Actually be
a
Infinite.
will have a connection with BioShock Infinite.
You guys want it for fun? Just
You will play as a handyman.
I just want it for fun. These are gonna count if they're ever true. But I want you guys to give me two your dream
ones?
announcements.
Like weird ones, like fuck.
No.
All right.
Well, okay. How about this? One weird announcement
I
that
got
you
one.
that you think is possible. One weird announcement you think is possible, and I want two of your like dream, like, oh, you're gonna fucking do a boner blocker like Gore did that one time.
Oh yeah, I got one.
Yeah.
Which that was for Beyond Good and Evil too. One the like. All right, I'm sorry. One really crazy one and two not so crazy ones. I'm sorry. I was thinking about.
One,
what I was gonna say.
One crazy one that is totally possible.
Okay,
I want
and then two ridiculous
that are
ones.
like you want it, but it's probably not gonna happen ever.
Yeah. All right. The one crazy one that I don't think is possible, not at all throughout the history of time, but I don't think at this E3. I want to see a new Team Eco thing. Whatever it could possibly be. I don't think it's gonna happen this one because of course Sony ain't gonna be there really. We'll see, maybe. But maybe they'll have
be
it
announced
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because they promised a new reveal. I doubt it though. But I'm gonna say new Team Eco thing. I had another one.
You want to think on your thing for a little bit?
Yeah, I'll think about the other ones.
Okay,
Yeah, I had
David,
one. I
what's
forgot.
your crazy prediction?
My crazy prediction is that Harada will come out on stage and be like, guys, we got him. And they reveal Tekken Cross Street Fighter finally.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Sama again.
Guys, we got Osama bin Laden. And then just footage of Harada beating the shit out of fucking Osama bin Laden.
Guys, we got him.
In pandemonium, yeah.
Yeah, no, Tekken Cross Street Fighter.
Oh, that'd be awesome. I don't know if that's too far off.
It's far off
that
considering some of the comments he made recently, which we'll get into later.
Well, he could just be saying that to fuck with you.
He probably is.
All right.
They wouldn't announce Tekken Cross
Here's my other crazy one.
Hold on. You got one.
No, I already did one, so I get another crazy one.
Now you only get
No,
one.
I'm talking about like the ridiculous crazy ones. That's not gonna happen.
Okay,
ever.
that's different. So the one that's crazy I'm listing is the one that's like totally possible.
Okay, all right.
But-
The Team Ico one fits for that, but
Yeah.
I have one that will definitely not happen.
I'll put like your dream one, yeah.
Not really a dream one. I just think
That's what I
this
was hoping for. But you can say it.
okay.
That's fine.
Well, yeah, you know what? If this happened, I think it is pretty sweet. Nintendo Labo, brand new set. All right, you get it, you take it home, you don't know what it is. Open it, submachine gun. Go to town. It looks realistic. You could paint it to make it look real. You know what? Tommy gun. Never mind. I take it back. I don't know how they make the circle.
I thought you just open it, it's just a gun.
It's just literally a Glock, right?
Well, no, but the cardboard is so good, it actually works as a gun.
Well, what's your actual dream announcement?
No, I don't got one yet. I just looked at him and sent a lab. I was like, you know, that'd be great.
My crazy prediction is there are Halo items in Smash.
All right.
Well, Master Chief is coming to Smash, so that's probably
No, he's not.
Yeah,
he's not coming.
A grunt is in Smash. I see that. A grunt would fit very well with Smash because
I could see a grunt being an assist trophy.
and I could see Master Chief coming in
He's
and
not gonna come in.
owning some.
They're not gonna have. They're not gonna have Master Chef when they have Doom Guy coming in.
They'll both show up. They'll tag team. Oh, he'll be his Echo Fighter. I probably said that last time.
I think you did say
yeah,
that.
you
actually.
did. That's literally your whole thing. All right, David. What's a dream announcement of yours?
Dream announcement. Ed Boon comes out on stage. Ono. Actually, no, that's right. They replaced Ono. So the guy they got to replace Ono come on stage, and they say Capcom and NetherRealm Studios are working together to bring you Marvel vs. DC.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, right.
All right. Here's my dream. It won't happen right now at all because it like the last one just came out. But someone from Capcom, whether with the director or whoever, I don't give a shit, comes out and says, you know what? Resident Evil 3 is coming. But they show even a teaser like it's coming next year. We've been working on it at the same time as Resident Evil 2. We're fucking with you. It's gonna have this like same gameplay and stuff. And then at the end, they tease Resident Evil 4 remake.
I would fucking lose
2021.
my shit. I lose my fucking shit, dude.
He's got to buy that.
So
like
you're saying year apart.
Yeah, a year apart. Yo, 3 years of fucking Resident Evil. Come on, that'd be amazing. but at the end of the Resident Evil 3 trailer, you're like, oh my god, I couldn't believe. And then at the end, you just see Leon walking up to the house. In the village.
No, what they would do is they would have a. I mean, it wouldn't be as cool as that, but they'd have a little intercom on the bottom with Leon talking.
What's her name? What's her name? What's her name?
Fuck.
Hey,
what is her name?
He knows. He knows. What's her name?
The president's daughter.
No.
Oh.
No,
No,
what the
It's Contact.
Yeah.
Oh.
Name.
Fuck.
Jeff.
An Overwatch team.
Jeff's always my go-to whenever I can't remember someone's name.
Jeff.
Julia.
Rodriguez.
Maximilian, dude. Jared Fogle.
This is Jordan Fogle live
It's
from prison.
Ingrid Hannigan.
Oh, there you go. Hannigan. There you go. He always calls him Hannigan. There you go. I could not remember her name. I knew it wasn't something generic. So like,
All right.
Julie or
I like how
something.
so far three of the 4 things that I've had you guys predict for your crazy or dream things has been Capcom walks on stage.
Well,
no, you had Tekken. Sorry, someone walks on stage.
Someone walks on stage. Well,
It's important who
stage?
reveals it. And
Yo,
I think Harada coming on stage to reveal fucking Tekken Growl Street Fighter would be the most likely thing.
All right.
And then I can't think of a more better way to reveal Marvel versus DC than Ed Boon and the new head of Capcom's fighting game division. Be like, yeah, no, by the way, we're finally giving you guys the crossover you wanted, Marvel versus DC.
I just thought of one for Xbox. They go fucking nuts. They own Minecraft.
Minecraft versus DC.
Minecraft versus DC.
All right, give me one more dream one, David, so we can move on.
Oh wait, one more dream.
I got a dream.
Yeah.
One. I got a big dream.
You got a dream?
Yeah.
All right, you go, Gore.
I got a dream, and my dream sees my boys coming back. My boys long ago in a PS2 far away, Jack and Daxter were the shit. Guess what? They ain't
No, they're
done
just
yet.
shit.
They're coming. No, they're coming back. and they ain't coming back in no dumbass PlayStation Move game or some shitty ass Battle Royale game, and or whatever the fucking that was what it was called, right? Battle Royale, PlayStation Battle Royale.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna be that shit. It's gonna be a new game developed by not Naughty Dog because they're working on Last of Us. It's gonna be developed by who should develop it?
Studio Bend.
The guys that did The Order. Because they're not doing anything right now. Like, well, no, Ben Studio's already making
I know.
Oh, they did announce a new AAA game. You know what, Ben Studio, fuck it. They did just announce they're doing a new AAA game. Is it part of a new franchise though? They said.
I don't know.
I think they just said that. Screw it. Whoever's talented, work on it. I guess Jack 5 technically, even though that fourth game sucked ass.
All right, David, last one.
My last dream thing that if they go ahead and in an amazing world, I get exactly what I want. Atlas will reveal that to go to what Gore's prediction is. If they do Persona 5 on Switch, the way I would in my dream world have it is like, fuck it, we're bringing all the Personas to Switch, and it's a Persona collection of 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 4, and 5 all on Switch.
And they'll call it the It's Not Shin Megami Tensei collection. And then ... punk. I was gonna say bitch, but they can't put that on the front cover.
Sure they can. They're allowed to do that.
No, everybody will pick up and go, "Oh, I'm offended and triggered." Can we go on Twitter?
Actually, no. I'll take that back. Fuck that. My dream is they reveal.
It's not my dream, I guess.
No, that would be great. I would still love that. But
I got a better dream. Anyway, go ahead. What's your dream?
all right. No, my better dream is they either reveal a Digital Devil Saga 3 or a Ride of Kuzunoa 3.
Like you just called me?
Talking that shit, man.
Yeah, if they reveal Digital Devil Saga 3 or Ride of Kuzunoa 3, I'd be fucking... Oh, man. I'd punch you both out.
Oh, okay. I don't know, man.
At least I didn't know what the fuck this is. If
I got a great
I
one.
added this on, so give me one more then, I guess.
I want one more. Okay. Long-awaited JRPG series is coming back. You know which one I'm talking about, David?
Shining Resonance.
No. Breath of Fire.
Oh my
is
god.
Back. And guess what? It's a Nintendo game again.
Oh, that'd be amazing if
because
Capcom
they had the Sony, the PS1 games, and then the PS2 game.
Well,
it's back.
Yeah, because it was SNES and then PlayStation.
Yep, the first two SNES, and then GBA. They had the GBA versions. That's when I.
Oh man, if Capcom revealed that.
Another Capcom thing, but I forgot that's Capcom. That's another Capcom thing. No, Capcom. Nintendo owns it this time. I'm gonna say they sold it, like backdoor things.
Speaking of Capcom, one of my dreams is also a Capcom thing.
Capcom, you better not fuck this up.
Well, there's a reason.
I have dreams.
I'm never getting it, but my dream would be a brand new, or it'd be Beautiful Joe 3.
Oh, that'd be great.
One of the few games that I would fucking freak out over because I love fucking Beautiful Joe 1 and 2 so Joe's much, great. Dude. Those are like two of my like fucking favorite games ever. And Red Hot Rumble wasn't good, so.
No, it wasn't.
All right, fuck it. One more.
Nope, you're not getting any more. I'm not letting you.
I want to keep going.
No,
let's go.
We got fucking way too much shit. No, you
we didn't talk about.
That's all I'm saying.
We didn't talk about Dreams when it first came out, so let's talk about Dreams now.
My next one is both from EA, both complete remasters. And I'm talking like remasters, yeah. So one is the trilogy.
Yeah.
I want the whole trilogy.
EA's not gonna be there.
From
another new ending.
From the ground up. Everything's fucking made fucking perfection.
Did it look like Mass Effect Andromeda?
No, to look good.
To be fair, Mass Effect Andromeda did look pretty good.
All right, my second one. What's the other one from EA?
Once they fix the faces.
What do you think if there's another EA thing I want? No, I don't give a fuck about.
No, it's no, you don't like Dead Space, do you?
No, but there's a certain game that you and I both love that we didn't quite get what we wanted out of a certain re-release.
Don't tell me. It's a EA franchise?
Fuck, what the hell does EA own?
They re-released something, and then we were like, "That's good." It could have been something else though.
Burnout.
Burnout 3
Burnout 3.
Takedown.
Oh my god,
Completely
yes.
fucking looking fucking hot.
Okay. Yeah.
Ready to go.
Well,
ready
they
to...
did say they're doing remasters now because of Paradise, so could happen.
Oh, that'd
No,
be
but I'm talking
fantastic.
like I mean I get that the Burnout 3 is not gonna look like amazing. I'm talking
Yeah.
like I want it to look like fucking Forza.
There's some people that don't like Burnout 3.
Some
I
people
don't
need
know
to
why.
fucking also
Some
need
pe-
to like grow up.
Some people say Burnout 3 takes them out of it because of the giant like sparks and like just hitting people and stuff. I'm
It's
just
fun.
like,
I don't like
they treat it like it's Forza or some shit. Like
Revenge is cool, but I think ironically enough, I think having more freedom and like being able to crash behind check cars from the back, I think that didn't make it as fun. Because
No.
it was like it made it so much easier. Because Burnout 3, it was like you had to fucking
You had to
skirt
get
in
right up
between
on 'em.
all that traffic. If you want anything, you had to skirt in between it.
you gotta
There was no
steer
just
them into
checking
a
everything.
fucking thing.
Yeah,
you gotta
I
steer them
didn't like
into
that you
another
had to-
car, into one of the guardrail things.
Yeah, checking everything just made it way too easy. I think it was like there was an added elegance that you had to fucking add to it when you had to fucking squeeze in between everything.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Paradise. I just,
I
I,
like
Paradise is
Paradise.
all right, but the problem is that
I just don't.
it's
I
so-
want it to be linear.
yeah, it's so open that if you take like a
I mean,
wrong turn
linear.
anywhere, it just fucks you up.
Yeah,
That's
the
fair.
racing. Yeah, I don't like that. But I don't want. Look at all this content. I'm like, can I just do the same thing over and over again? That's what I like about Burnout. It's like doing a lot of those. What were they called again? The road rage missions or
Yeah.
whatever. That's
Road
what
Rage
they're
is
called.
great, yeah, when
I
you've done that.
used to play that all the time. That and of course Crash Mode. But that I used to play all the time.
Yeah, they
Just
took out
fucking-
Crash Mode in Paradise for Showtime, and Showtime wasn't as cool.
No. It wasn't.
Then did you remember at the beginning when they launched with Burnout Paradise? They also didn't have a replay button.
Oh, they didn't.
No, so if you fucking
Did they
did a
add
race,
that to that big box thing or whatever?
they added an update later on. But like
Yeah.
if you ever got through a race, you'd have to go all the way back, drive all the way back to restart it. That was fucking
I don't remember
dumb.
that.
That was dumb. All right, that was it. Let's go to news because we got a lot of fucking news articles now.
All right, let's go through it quick.
No one cares about Persona 5 Royal, David. What do you got to say about it though?
Well, I thought we talked about that already, though.
Well, they actually revealed a lot more of the details now. So there's
Oh,
two.
wait. Do you
Yeah, timestamps.
do you want to hold on? Do you care about details? Because I know you were trying to even avoid even looking at the game. We were.
Well, if you just do vague details, I'm fine. What's the time, by the way? Just tell me.
107.
107. Okay.
They revealed that
wasn't
there's confirmed 2 new confidants, and there'll be even more added.
The fuck is competent?
The fucking relationships you
allies?
get. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, not your allies in combat, the one that builds up your arcana.
I thought they were called something else. I thought they were called something else in Persona 4. I guess they're called something else in this. I guess.
Yeah.
Social links or whatever they're called.
Well, the social link is the mechanic, but they're called confidants.
Oh, was it called something different in Persona 4? Maybe I just forgot.
Well, they were just, I think, strictly called social links.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Um,
I only played like I said, like 10, 15 hours of Persona 5. I didn't even get to the point where it really like lets you do anything you want, really. Yeah, so I was still doing some of the early stuff.
And because of this, it's going to cause a lot of the personas to be reorganized. There will be 18 new personas added in. They're adding in 20 new soundtracks to the game.
Wow. That's a
little
lot of
things
stuff.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
All right, so that was just a quick level highlights because I know Adrian's tired of talking about Persona.
I mean, no, I just don't. I mean, David or Gore and I still need to play the game, so I wasn't sure how much we.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say anything that was gonna go into spoiler territory. So
I didn't watch the trailer because I was assuming it would show a lot of stuff. So
no, because it looks like it's going to be, and they revealed that it's gonna have a super hefty like third semester add-on to it. So
yeah, I mean that's fun. I just don't. I didn't want to watch the trailer for Royal because I was hoping because they would figure like everybody's watching this probably already played the original and they just want more. So I thought they were gonna show like not maybe huge moments from Persona 5, but like this character and this character's relationship or something.
No, because it's
want to see
basically
that.
like how Golden was on Vita. It's just the same game with a lot more added in throughout it.
Yeah. So yeah, there you go, Persona.
Oh, and they did confirm that saves won't carry over, but you will get some kind of bonus if you have a save from base Persona 5.
I do. Technically, I didn't beat it, but I do have a save.
Harada wants to do Tekken Cross Street Fighter, but he needs pass from Capcom again.
Yep.
I
They'll
don't
do it. Capcom's good guys now.
I don't
Yeah,
think. Go for it.
My apologies. They need both a pass from Capcom, and he brought up the fact that he's concerned about doing Tekken Cross Street Fighter right now, where Tekken 7 is still very, very popular. He's afraid that if he goes to his higher ups and be like, "Yeah, I really want to still do this," they're gonna be like, "Yeah, but we're gonna compete with our own game now. Can we not do that?" Which is that's a legitimate business concern, but
I'm assuming that means they aren't even at work on the game, right?
it's been at like 30% completion when they were last finished working on it. So it's kind of a matter of now it's been so long since that contract was originally signed that they have to renew it and probably have to still work on redoing things, especially now that we're going into the next gen of consoles here soon. It's going to be, they might have to completely retool everything anyways.
He mentioned that if Tekken 7 did well, that he would be interested in doing this, but Tekken 7 is doing fantastic right now. But and I mean,
but also Tekken 7's older now, right?
It's also got Akuma in it too, which kind of like dips his toe into it a little bit. Tekken 7 is old, but I mean the DLC for this one just came out still.
Yeah,
Tekken 7 has like.
Yo, is anybody maining Negan at EVO?
Not that I know of.
I mean, we'll see. But
I'm definitely not watching then.
But
I'll only watch if someone comes in with Negan.
Tekken 7.
Adrian, you're gonna be manning Negan.
Yeah, I haven't even played him yet. I'm really upset about it.
I heard Negan's really fun.
We'll play it. We'll play him soon though, because I have my stick here that I haven't even busted out yet. But there was that
expensive.
What was I gonna say? I just lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, Tekken 7's also like still huge at Evo too. So I mean, I don't see that game slowing down.
Yeah, I know.
It's still. I think it was the only game.
Wouldn't you think Street Fighter Cross Tekken would be really or Tekken Cross Street Fighter would be really popular too?
I don't think so because of how the bad legacy that Street Fighter Cross Tekken had. I mean, people are gonna give it the benefit of the doubt of it being Namco doing it, but I don't think that legacy is necessarily a thing these days because.
I don't understand why everybody hated
Gems fucking suck.
The Gems, I know
Gems
that,
really fucked up.
I thought the gameplay was still really good.
Gems legit like changed the game enough that it was like people didn't like it.
Okay, I thought for Evo they would just like cut that out.
DLC.
For Evo they didn't make it so that you could just not use the gems. I thought
they
do a lot of that stuff.
Important part of the mechanic, and they slowed things down insanely for setup.
I didn't play. I just saw the reviews were really good. I was like, oh, okay, that got worked out.
I mean, if you like it casually, that's fine. I think I still think like the cutscene trailers for Street Fighter Cross Tekken are some of the coolest trailers still to this day. Like, I've actually went back and watched them like even the last couple months. But
yeah, I remember some of those.
Yeah, those were fucking awesome. But
before the game actually came out,
they had like trailers
the fights or whatever. Oh, the Akuma versus like Jin or something.
It was
Bison against Jin and Ryu versus Kazuya.
So hold on, it was Ryu and Ken versus Kazuya and Nina. It was Ogre versus Akuma. It was Jury and Bison versus
Xiaolong or
Jin versus Jin and what's her name?
Nika.
Who's the girl?
It's like Xiao. I want to say Xiao Yu. I don't know. I don't fucking.
Oh, that's
play
her name.
Xiao Yu, yeah, that's her name.
No, I forget the girl that's always hanging out with him. And then it had
Bob versus the fatty from Street Fighter.
Fatty from Street Fighter.
Rufus. There we go. Bob versus Rufus. And then there was one other one in there.
They had the wrestlers.
Yep. Zangief and King. And then that was also what revealed Poison and Hugo and Cody and Guy.
Those videos are so good. There's a good video on YouTube of someone breaking down exactly why it's so bad, and man, it's games always went to timeout because of gems.
Yeah.
People, oh man, it was so campy. It was such a campy game. It sucks because that was legit the only fighting game that I ever was like super like fucking 100% on board with. But
without the gems, it was mechanically such a sound game.
If the gems they just did away with it and just rebalanced everything, it would have been fucking awesome. But they didn't. And then they updated. By the time they updated it, it was like too far gone. So here's a quick one: Devil May Cry 1 on Switch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what they're gonna do? All right, Capcom has been good guy Capcom for a little bit,
And then Dante.
but when it comes to their ports, they can be shithead Capcoms. Because I mean, Resident Evil 4 and
Dude,
what else?
Can I interrupt you
And
for a second?
Yeah, go ahead.
I will buy Resident Evil 4 on every console for the rest of my life. I'm not spending $30 on Resident Evil 4.
Yeah,
though. That's
and
bullshit.
you know what? You know how much Devil May Cry 1's gonna be when it comes to Switch?
$30.
It's gonna be $30. And you know what doesn't hold up that well?
$30?
Devil May Cry 1 is what.
Especially where it's not even the HD version. It is
The
just the
HD version's
original.
like $20 right now. You can get all 3 of them on Xbox.
Yep.
And you can't take it on the go, but I don't know why the fuck you'd ever play Devil May Cry on the go unless you want to be really pissed in public. Like,
The speculation is they're just quickly pushing it out on a Switch so they can put Dante in Smash Brothers. So that way they can be like, see, he's on fucking Nintendo.
But you don't need to because Joker wasn't even on it until fucking Scramble.
but if that was true, then why not put all 3 of them on Switch for $30? They would sell well. People would like that.
Because people will buy it at 30.
They will, but more people would buy it if it was all 3. If they don't care though, like David's saying, they just want to put Dante on Smash. Then why not just put all 3 of them? Say fuck it, $30, maybe even 40.
Because why spend the money to develop 3 games for Switch? We can develop 1.
Well, no, but like
I know it's hard.
Think of it from the money standpoint too. Is that you're getting 3 for 30. Or they separate one part of it out and then make that exact same amount of money. And yeah, it'll be less sales, but then you know what? Then they put out the ones that you want on there. They'll put out Devil May Cry 3 on there.
Then you get $90.
Yeah, just skip 2. I hope they just,
I was gonna say you'll get $60.
Yeah, because if they you get $60 because no one's buying Devil May Cry 2 because that game sucks the big wang. But I don't remember hating it as a kid though. But I'm going by what everybody talks about.
Because how much did you spend?
I remember playing Devil May Cry 2 thinking I was really good at Devil May Cry. That game was fucking super easy. I was like, I just thought it was really good. I was like, Devil May Cry 1 kicked my fucking ass, but this one's easy. I was like, yeah, that's just because it's an easy game. Devil May Cry 3 is great though. I never played Devil May Cry 4 though.
4 is pretty good.
You know, it's Devil May Cry 4 came out at the worst time again. It was like Halo 3 was like my life that year, and the year after that. It was still new. I was just like, I ain't playing anything else besides like Halo 3 and maybe a few select games.
We still need to finish 5.
That's on my list. I'll probably start something else. I'm gonna start some big game this week too.
Yeah, Devil May Cry 5. I'm almost done with Days Gone. I really want to go to Devil May Cry 5, but I fucked up. But Rage 2 comes out next week. So
are there reviews out for Rage 2 yet? Because I'm thinking about getting it.
No, but it looks really good. So.
I have a $5 off at Best Buy, and then they also they do the pre-order thing with Best Buy too, where you get $10 off if you pre-order it.
It looks really good, but I'm scared because their last couple games haven't been good. So the developers, they made that Generation Zero game, they made Just Cause 4. I'm a little scared, but we'll see.
Well, this has to be the A team though, right?
Yeah, right, because it's Bethesda too, publishing it. The other ones were just published by themselves, I think. Actually, no, that's not true. Just Cause 4 was published by Square Enix. But that doesn't mean anything. They published fucking Quiet Man. So.
And they showed it off.
They also published Fallout 76, Bethesda. So they developed Fallout 76.
When's the review embargo lift on that?
I don't know. Now I'm worried. I'm going to say probably like Friday.
I'm going to wait for reviews on that.
You know what? I'd say probably Monday. Because a lot of game reviews don't come out until the day before. Like Days Gone didn't come out until the day before.
Rightfully so, though.
Yeah, I mean, hey, if Rage 2 gets like 7s, I'll be like, all right.
Yeah,
I'll play it. I like a good 7.
Yeah, you are
Sometimes
the king. You are the king of 7s.
Yeah, I don't know what that means, but
you like your 7. You like your 7s a lot more than you like your 8s sometimes.
That's true. I do like a good 7. You know, not too good, not too bad, just right, perfect. Sometimes a 6 is needed too, like Crackdown 3. So it's like that's a perfect game. Get it out of my mind. Play a podcast in the background.
You know what? I don't like fucking 9s. I'll leave Devil May Cry 5 there for a while.
9 sucks dick. You know?
Oh, it's good. Ooh.
Oh, it's so good. I don't need to play it. That's how good it is.
All right.
I don't need my mind blown right now.
What's the okay, so hold on. First off, okay, I'm gonna read the one that I don't really give a shit about. I guess it's not in a bad way, but
it'll be a David one.
Well, no, well, it's still you'll like it. The problem is because I picked the bigger stuff. That's why. So you picked some really weird, obscure stuff. There was an Ash vs Evil Dead potential leak for Mortal Kombat 11. That
Oh well,
apparently
he is coming to what's it called? Not Days
DayZ?
Gone. No, the other one, Dead by Daylight. So as a survivor, so
Yeah, so yeah,
see
this
that.
might be fake because I guess someone responded to it.
You know what? I don't want that because I don't want to. I don't want to murder Ash. I don't want
Well,
to.
what had happened was it was believed. I think we even talked about this on one of the first couple episodes. That someone had already leaked the planned DLC for Mortal Kombat 11, which included like
Wait,
food.
no, don't tell me.
Nope.
Don't tell me. Is Ash one of them?
Yes.
Okay, don't tell me anymore.
All right. So Ash
Well, I
was
mean,
part of
but they
those
just said
leaks.
it might be fake though, right?
It could be fake.
He's posted a very elaborate picture, basically like, no, I'm definitely not replacing my role as Ash for being in Mortal Kombat 11.
He
Which
is for
granted
Dead by Daylight, which is weird.
Which I think that's still not really relevant for two reasons. One, they could just have someone else playing Ash, which granted would be sacrilege if it's his version of Ash. But we do have two versions of Ash. They
did from the Telltale poker game, so
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and he was pretty good. Whoever voiced him.
But there is still the female version of Ash from the other timeline. So they could even go ahead and, just to get more female characters in the game, do the female Ash Williams.
Right. Well, I mean, his name is Ashley Williams, so, which is where they got the name for the character from Mass Effect. I don't know why, but they did.
Side note,
like straight up
took
his name.
The embargo releases for H2 on Monday at 5 a.m. Pacific.
That's what I figured. Yeah, that's a little worrying. But to be fair, there's been great games that have had like embargoes lift the day before.
Well, but that's usually like that, right? Didn't they do the same thing with Doom?
They did the same thing with Doom, and Doom was great. So all of it was great.
And then last thing of David's that he posted individually was they're requiring for BlizzCon that you need to have your phone with you for a ticket.
Yeah,
funny.
so
that's more ironic funny.
Do that. Why would they do that?
So no, it's even worse than that. So if you go to the event, what they mandate you want to use is the AXS app. The problem is that's already been found to have a lot of kind of spyware components built into that app for a lot of geolocation shit and taking a lot of contact information from your phone and all these other things. And their initial statement was, even if you give us proof of purchase, you can't get in unless you have that app active on your phone. And because of the amount of backlash, they finally said, well, we might be able to help you at the service desk, but it's going to be really slow, and we're not going to dedicate a lot of manpower to it, so just use that app anyways.
Oh, what people did you do with it again? It's spyware. I've used it before for my concert tickets.
It's because of the fact that it has a lot of stuff that is concerning from a security perspective. A ticketing app doesn't need access to your fucking GPS location. It doesn't need access to your contacts. There's a lot of things it asks permissions for that an app like that has no reason to ask permissions for. So no doubt there's doing data mining to sell it to other companies.
Was Blizzard the ones that wanted to know if you were having sex or whatever also, or is that a different company?
Activision. Well, I guess
that was Activision. Okay. Well, it is. Yeah. It's technically right.
No.
Yeah.
I just think I think
Blizzard. I thought it was also Blizzard though. I thought that was like part of like one of the. Okay.
Well, maybe I don't know. We never looked into it, but I just think it's just ironic because that's funny because that's the.
But you think Activision's the one that's doing it though for BlizzCon?
No, I'm saying.
And making you have to have a phone.
It's just funny because BlizzCon's also the one where it's like, don't you have phones? Everyone has a phone.
Oh yeah, yep. What? I sure hope so for next year.
Fucking tone deaf response to fucking Diablo Immortal. Goddamn, I'm still rage about that every day.
And I find it even funnier that supposedly the rumor was that they were gonna show Diablo 4 like a teaser or some shit. But then they heard the bad backlash they got for Immortal immediately, and they were like, you know what, maybe not. Which I don't think that's. I don't see that as being a real room, like actually.
No, I can't see that being real because
you would show it so people would stop booing.
You don't end fucking BlizzCon with a goddamn mobile phone game reveal. You would end it with a fucking and by the way, here's what you really want Diablo 4.
Well, that's
they did that with Bethesda. Remember when they show Elder Scrolls Blades and they're like, this is really cool, guys, right? Like for 10 minutes, Todd Howard's messing around on the phone, like, oh, look at this, oh, that's cool too. And then at the end, they're like, yeah, guess what? Boom, Elder Scrolls 6, it's coming. That's pretty much what BlizzCon should have done. But
yeah, they meant to. That's what I was hearing.
I know that's what I heard. That's the rumor, though. Or is that what one guy?
I'd believe it 100%.
I believe it, but I also don't at the same time because like why would you not show it? Like,
exactly, especially after
people are booing.
The problem is it's not happening for a while because they're having to reboot it again.
That's fine, but at least announce that it's coming so people will stop booing.
Yeah, but I agree. I understand why they don't because it's just it's like, all right, well, where is it? It's like that's the issue what people have when we announce too much shit too early. And it sucks. But, I guess people get upset at it, but at the same time too, I'm just like, and I get why it has someone upset on that whole end. But like one part of it is like we know it's happening. Like we know Diablo 4 is happening, so like relax. Like there's no future where there's no Diablo 4 whatsoever. They're gonna actually do Diablo 4. So I don't know why people are freaking out about it. Like it's like as if like oh there's never gonna be Diablo. It's gonna be Diablo 4. It's gonna happen 100%. But I understand the other backlash. But same time too, phones have a huge market now. So
people and we've gotten to the point where
Dead Cell's coming on phones.
Yeah, well, we got to the point where Blizzard has done a game with a 3 in it, so they're already better than Valve.
Yeah, fuck out here, Valve.
Yeah, because Warcraft, there was a Warcraft 3, wasn't there?
Yeah, and that was the last time Warcraft was good.
Yeah, so they have to do a 4. That's their curse, right?
Yeah.
Has there been a 4? I guess World of Warcraft is technically 4, right?
No, it's not a 4.
It is Warcraft, though. Yeah, I know, that's what you just said. But that's World of Warcraft 4.
World of Warcraft.
A World of Warcraft. Oh my God, that'd be like fan.
The slogan is for the hordes, so you know exactly. That's where the number 4 comes.
For the DA hordes.
Yeah.
For the hordes.
All right, moving on.
All right, fuck it.
So we had a 200-person walkout from Riot recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the sexual harassment lawsuits that are going on over at Riot, apparently there was a lot of extra backlash because, and from someone that comes from a slight HR background, more HR adjacent, I find it interesting that apparently it was very common practice for a lot of companies over in California to have arbitration clauses when people sign up with the company that if they have any matters that would go to legal, they have to do it through arbitration, which I know a lot of states are making that a no-no. I think Utah has made that a big thing where that can't happen anymore. I'm pretty sure Massachusetts made that a thing where that just can't happen anymore. It's just not allowed. But it's one of those things that they acknowledge that, yeah, that's kind of a problem. Maybe our new employees going forward don't have to do that. And then down the road, we'll think about releasing that for you guys. And because of that, 200 employees just completely walked out from the company. Just like, no, fuck it. We're protesting this. You guys are just getting out of hand with this.
Right. It's also the first big protest among video game company?
Not the first. There was, well, among a video game specific company, yes, but Google had a similar thing happen to them where like 2,000 of their employees globally did a walkout on them for similar issues.
Right, but just for video games though.
Yeah, for just video game specific, I think this would be the largest one.
Right. So yeah, no, it's the way they went about it was like they were like. Did you read the document they sent out to the employees?
I skimmed through it.
It felt like rather accommodating, which I mean I get on one hand, but then it felt weird because it's like it felt weird being accommodating towards a protest, you know?
It's one of those things that they kind of
you have to, but it feels
you
weird,
have
right?
to. But it's also one of those things that it's not only something that from an HR standpoint they really need to do, but also from a PR standpoint, you basically went ahead and you drove 200 of your employees, and especially the only thing that your company does is one thing, League of Legends, and that League of Legends game already has a lot of kind of terrible backlash to it in the past with some of the things that have happened before, and now you're having 200 employees walk out on you over sexual harassment allegations. It's just kind of the perfect storm of Riot could be in some legitimate trouble down the road. It's one of those things that between the PR nightmare, League of Legends definitely still kind of struggling as an MMO or as a MOBA rather, and even the MOBA genre as a whole seems to be kind of struggling. It could be one of those things that maybe Riot putting all their eggs in the one basket of the genre has finally kind of run its course, and with all the employee issues, it's just going to be the final nail in the coffin. I know they were talking about doing their own fighting game at one point, but I don't think anything's even come of that.
Right.
So is League of Legends not doing good? Like,
it's definitely not pulling the numbers it used to, and honestly, MOBAs as a whole are definitely not doing anywhere near what they used to. I think even like Dota 2's numbers have been going down significantly. It's just the
Fortnite.
Yeah, basically, it's just the shifting of consciousness. MOBAs were a massive popular thing once they became their own dedicated game genre outside of map modifications. And now that Fortnite and PlayerUnknown's Battleground have become the next hot thing, and every game company's trying to throw a similar mode into their own games. No one really cares about the genre. And when you have a lot of that kind of tank, it's like, all right, you have these companies that they only do the one thing, and the one thing they do is that MOBA, and the entire genre starting to tank. You're kind of losing a lot on returns, and especially where they're owned by, I believe it is Tencent now, that it's just kind of like, where else do they go from here?
Right.
I don't know.
I haven't kept up with League ever, but it's always interesting landscape though, for sure.
Yeah, I used to play the game competitively up until the end of season 3, and then I kind of fell out with it because they were doing a lot of changes to the support characters. I'm just like, as these classes are not worth fucking playing anymore, and where I'm always a support main, it's like, nah, I'm done. So I keep an eye keep an eye on things just from, like I said, because I'm working in an HR adjacent field. Things like this always catch my eye for just business information. But it's also just kind of interesting to see that, like you said, this is like the largest kind of walkout of a game company specific company. So it's interesting to see something like this happen.
Right. You're more of the PR person. That's why I kind of want to pitch that towards you to see what you had to say, because it sucks that companies aren't like. Some companies just don't seem to get it. It kind of sucks.
Yeah.
It's always in the video game field where it seems to happen. But speaking of people that don't get it, fucking Randy Pitchford needs to stop. That's all I wrote in
Holy
my,
shit.
Why?
Man.
What do you do?
Have you not kept up
do
recently?
so wrong.
Have you not kept up recently, or do you know?
No, I have.
That's all I wrote in my news article notes is Randy Pitchford needs to stop.
Yeah, he fucking went up to Claptrap and he's like, you want to see a fucking magic trick, little boy? And he pulled out a deck of cards and just fucking hit him in the face and walked on off.
He gave him what would he give him to make him fired? Get out.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out.
Perfect impersonation.
Hey, I'm Randy Pitchford. I don't remember how he sounds like. Hey, I'm wait, no, I heard him once before in the
doing the magic trick. Yeah,
I was watching that Borderlands 3 thing. I did watch that, yeah, but they just did a Borderlands 3 reveal thing, which I don't know if we want to talk about that, but he seems weird in that even. Like, I don't know. There's something weird about Randy Pitchford that seems unhinged. Like any moment he could just be unhinged and just fucking lose his mind.
He already seems very unhinged. I mean, the dude went ahead going after game journalists for being like, you can't say I put microtransactions in these games. There's no microtransactions, despite the fact there's a bunch of, $1 skins that basically literally quantifies that as being a microtransaction. Then going ahead and it's being revealed that there was conflicts over Claptrap's voice actor, who was one of the former vice presidents. Yeah. Saying like, all I wanted was just the royalties he owed me and to apologize for, fucking punching me at GDC 2017, which if that's to believe, that's fucking fascinating.
Punched him?
Yeah.
That's a good word to use.
Yo, Aliens Colonial Marine sucked. Punch. Borderlands 2 isn't as good as Borderlands 1. Punch.
And
Battleborn's a bad idea.
It's wild how terrible of a. It's funny because we were talking about him recently. He's like he's got a charismatic look to him, but like
he does.
You need to like
especially
take away
earlier.
his phone.
Now he's kind of like he's got like the head of a potato now. But before I always looked at him. I was like, you know what? that guy looks like someone you would trust, not like a Peter Molyneux. Just like someone like if he says this game's gonna be good, it's gonna be good. And then Duke Nukem Forever came out, and Aliens Colonial Marines came out, and Battleborn came out. I know
Fuck
you
you.
like
That game is
I know,
good. It just came out at the worst possible time.
Battleborn's not great though. So
It's good though.
yeah, it's fine. But they're saying like it's gonna be my best game you play. Watch Overwatch. We're coming for that ass, and like it went straight into the bargain bin's ass. And Borderlands is their crowning achievement. That's their big thing. That and like the Halo 1 PC.
The PC port.
Yeah, PC port. That was it. That was like that's all they have, in my opinion. That's all they have that's of any worth is Borderlands. And Borderlands 3 is coming. That's great, but I don't know why it took them 7 years for Borderlands 3. Like I get they also had the pre-sequel in 2014, but that's like Gears of War Judgment. You know, we don't really count that.
Because they were working on Battleborn 2, and then they just decided to scrap it and say, why are we wasting our time on this? Or we should just do more Borderlands.
Yeah, if they were working on Battleborn 2, then Randy needs to really go. Like, for sure. Like, you could say what you want about him being crazy, but Borderlands is a good series, and he's had a big hand in that. Like Duke Nukem and Aliens, he didn't really have a big hand in.
I get why they need to branch out though, because they can't. I feel like relying on Borderlands is a little bit of a.
I know, but look what happened when they branched out.
No, I know, but they also didn't do well in general. It's like, yeah, but even so, I'm just worried. Just not necessarily for like.
I don't think Gearbox is. I mean, Borderlands 3 ends up selling not poorly, but it's underwhelming. You know, like. It doesn't sell the Target or wherever. I have a feeling Gearbox is going to be in trouble.
Honestly, I'm surprised they haven't even tried to do like the Handsome Collection on Switch.
Right? That would do well, especially but at least Borderlands 1 or 2 on Switch. If they're going to do the Capcom approach, sell one at a time. But I guess they would have to do Borderlands 1 separate because that's not part of the Handsome Collection. But yeah, I don't know. He's crazy. He says some weird shit. And
does some weird shit.
He's sweaty. Like every time I see him on a stage, he looks like he's dying. Like he's just like it's too hot up there. Someone give him a fan. But I don't know. I don't see him as like at least he doesn't come off like one of those EA presenters where they look like they have like the maniacal like they got the Mr. Burns thing going on.
You know
like
you know what's
looking
funny
evil.
Is those maniacal people have a better track record than Randy Pitchford right now. So
that's true, but they're maniacal. Yeah. I don't trust them just because they come out. Our stocks are really high. Like I don't the fuck. I want to talk about video games, bro.
Let me tell you how we ruined Command and Conquer with this mobile phone game.
Dude, I was watching Easy Allies. Shout out, because I love Easy Allies. But I was watching their reaction to that, and there's a huge Command and Conquer fan, a part of them, a part of the group, and he's just like, right when they showed it, he was immediately just like, "This is Command and Conquer," because a year before that, he was like, if they show Command and Conquer, it's probably going to be a mobile phone game. And then a year later, they show it as a mobile phone game. And he's just like, oh my God, it's Command and Conquer. It took them 10 minutes to announce it was Command and Conquer 2, which was even worse.
Man, like, a Command and Conquer Renegade 2 would have been a better gift to the fucking community than a goddamn shooter, right? Mobile phone game. Yeah, that's the shooter.
Yeah, I played that one on the PC, I think, a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be better, actually, because, you know, these mobile games, a lot of them just look at very samey.
And you know what? You can say what you want. Yes, mobile is a big market, especially in foreign markets like the Asian regions.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things that at the end of the day, it's great for the casual market. It's great for getting money. But that's not what these games got their foundation built on. Right. Even the console ports for the Command & Conquer games, no one gives a shit about them. Yeah, they're neat little oddities, but who gives a fuck? What people want is a full-featured fucking PC release of a brand new Command & Conquer. Or hell, even go ahead and give us like an HD remake of, oh man, that would be phenomenal.
They'll fuck it up just like they fucked up Sin City. So
don't say that.
Anyway,
that just hurt my heart when you said that.
Yeah.
Speaking of maniacal, EA.
I just want. Yeah, okay. I just want to say Randy Pitchford. He's a weird one, but I don't ever look at him and immediately go, he's gonna like lie to me. Even though he lies, for some reason I look at him just like I don't know. he has good stage presence. That's all I'll say.
Sure,
I think
but
they call it Stockholm
that is-
syndrome.
But he
Yeah, it's
has
Stockholm
terrible.
syndrome.
He has terrible fucking PR for himself.
Yeah, and also, I guess he's a dick. I don't know.
EA Access is on PS4.
I don't
now.
want to immediately call him a dick because one guy came out and said.
Well, he's got a lot of reasons to be called a dick.
Oh yeah, but I'm talking about like recent news with Dave Ebbing coming out. Like I don't know who he is. I mean, I like him as Claptrap. I don't know who he is.
All right.
I don't know who Randy is either. So I can't just immediately say like that guy's a dick.
He has a bad
because
track record.
You said
I'm
so.
not leaving it at that.
I know, but he's also the head of Gearbox, and also he's lied countless times about games. So yeah, you're right. I'm just saying
He's turning into like the alpha Peter
he's
Molyneux.
the face of Gearbox. So yeah.
All right, moving on.
I'm sure he's done nice things too.
Let's
I'm
move
sure.
on. Let's move
I'm
on from
sure
that.
he's done at least one.
All right, we're moving on. EA Access on PS4.
Yeah, so that's finally happened after I don't know how long it took.
Who gives a shit? Moving
And
on.
well, I mean, it's funny. 'Cause
Wait, it's never been on PS4 before.
no, you don't remember what happened?
No, I don't care either.
There was a when EA was pitching over to PlayStation, they made like act like PlayStation was like, nah, we don't want that, and Sony went up and even said like, oh, what was their quote? And I'm paraphrasing, but it was
It's
something
stupid or something.
we
like,
feel
no
like
one wants that.
we feel like PS Plus provides an excellent value to the customers, and we just don't feel like EA Access provides any what was it? EA Access doesn't provide
Meaningful?
any
Substantial.
Incentive.
substantial like substantial value to the customers. So we decided not to allow it on our platform. And Microsoft's like, we'll take it, fuck it.
That's the only it's like $5 a month for like 10 games. I don't know.
Yeah,
that's
well, you know,
that's like something we're cooking up.
you
except
know,
better.
you know what the reason was is because Sony had fucking PS Now, and they didn't want it to compete with that, and so they didn't
Yeah.
allow it. But they wanted to do
is funny.
that was when Sony was adding their when they had their PSVR, where the PRBS, where it was like
Yeah.
PSVR.
PSVR.
When like they said like, you know, we don't allow crossplay because, you know, we think our network is safe and we don't like to allow other networks to have it on there. And Nintendo's like, what the fuck?
Yep. Sony's weird.
Sony-
Because they could be. It's like I feel like it switches every year. Like they're the good guys and then they're the bad guys. Then they're the good
They
guys.
haven't
and they're the bad
had
guys.
good PR in a long time. The problem is
Yeah.
that they have such fucking killer games and like a solid
Yeah.
platform right now that they're okay with it. But man, like Microsoft is just like chomping at the bit to be like, just fuck up a little bit more. Come on, guys, just fuck up just a little bit more.
Yeah, we're gonna bang you in your asses this E3.
But thankfully,
That's what Phil Spencer said. So.
thankfully Sony kind of is relaxing on it, just like the fucking crossplay, just because they keep backtracking just in time for everything.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You know what's really annoying is that you know how Xbox did the thing in 2013 where like, oh, you have to buy a game new and stuff, and oh, Xbone, it's $500. People made fun of it for like, yeah, they're still making fun of the Xbox One for that reveal.
I don't think they were ever recovered.
But people will stop, like people like the fanboys out there will stop talking about Sony once they fix their problems, you know, like Fortnite and all that stuff. Which yeah, you could say the same thing about Xbox, but I don't look for this shit. I find Sony fanboys just like lurking out of the dust. Like just I don't know where I'll just see one talking. I'm like, who the hell is? I don't even follow fanboys of anything. I just find them. They're always everywhere. Just like. I get it. PlayStation is a bigger console, obviously. That's why. But like, still, like, I don't even look for it. I always find like people like, oh look, Sony's Days Gone. Oh, they got 6 and 7 Metacritic's bullshit. But then Crackdown gets the same scores. It's like, lol, look at that. It's got the same scores as the Super Lucky's Tale and Recore and all those other games. I don't know. It's just. I'm ranting.
I forgot Recore was a thing.
Are we ever gonna go an episode without you bringing up Super Lucky Tale?
No. It's great game. But no, I played it. I didn't like it.
No, I'm glad whenever platforms are able to walk their idea back. So it's nice that EA Access is on it. It sucks that the Xbox subscription doesn't carry over to the PS4 though.
Oh, it doesn't?
That'd have been nice. I would have liked that.
But don't they have the same thing on PC? Does that not carry over from Xbox to
No,
PC?
because that's EA Origin Access and it's different because it's got a bunch of PC stuff on it.
But the PC and the PS4, those don't connect either?
No.
Or did it? No.
The PC one's called EA Origin Access.
I thought PS4 was called that also.
No, PS4 is EA
Oh,
Access.
they said Origins.
No,
Okay.
Origins. Origin's the marketplace.
Yeah, the service. I know.
Yeah.
But
No, so
I don't know how it works on PS4. I don't know.
It
if they
works
had
the
it
exact same as Xbox. It just has less because there's no backwards compatibility on PS4. But also it doesn't. You can't. Your subscription on Xbox does not carry over to PS4.
I find it funny Sony would say that. I mean, I get it because they wanted their PS Now service. I get it, but for them to even say that it's not a good deal. Like all the things EA has ever done in this generation, I think EA Access is easily the best thing they've done. Just like you get to play their games for 10 hours before they come out. It's only $5 a month too. Like if you really want to play, see if I don't know, the next Madden's good or whatever, $5 you can play that for 10 hours. And you can play the whole game, I think, right? For 10 hours early too. So I don't know.
I like EA Access. I mean,
EA Access is good, and you get to play Dead Space. I mean, they killed Dead Space, but still, you get to play it. Free. And not really $5 a month, but whatever.
I'm really excited to do the trilogy one day.
Yeah, Dead Space is good. Well, okay, you can just play the first two. I'll play the third one. I'll play the third one.
Yeah, I'll do it.
The third one's fun, but it's not.
I know it's an action game. That's fine.
Oh yeah. Dude, they do some Michael Bay shit in that game.
Yeah, we played the demo, I think, right? I think you and I played the demo.
I guess we did. I don't know.
I remember because you wanted to do the elevator shaft, right? I think that was part of it.
Yeah. It started off on the like it was snowing or whatever.
Yeah, I know that. So I know I played it with someone. I forget who.
Maybe. I don't know.
All right.
We could have.
So then there's that.
There's that.
Speaking of EA, Dragon Age is BioWare's next big focus, apparently. Which, I mean, I hope, because Anthem fucked up.
Yeah. Their last two games fucked up. Speaking of, you have it on mute. Speaking of Command and Conquer, they were supposed to do a Command and Conquer game. That didn't happen. Or BioWare was supposed to do a Command and Conquer game.
BioWare's supposed to do a lot of stuff.
I feel like BioWare needs to be like
not owned by EA.
Yeah, they need to do some freaking Bungie shit and just get away from EA. Even be bought by someone else a little bit more capable of dealing with BioWare. Like, I hate it.
BioWare and Blizzard so team together to free themselves from their corporate overlords and create a bind studio.
When did they buy BioWare?
Ages ago.
Yeah,
ages ago.
Were they bought? KOTOR was LucasArts, obviously, but LucasArts had nothing to do with EA, right?
I don't think so.
Okay, and like I want BioWare from the old days back, like Jade Empire. I'll take Jade Empire.
Oh my god, a Jade
any
Empire
day over fucking
phenomenal.
Yeah, Jade Empire is great. I'd take Jade Empire over Anthem any day. Even if Anthem ended up being great, I'd still take Jade Empire over Anthem.
Fucking, that's such an underappreciated game.
Yeah, that's a great game. KOTOR, my jam. I haven't played that in years. I would love to go back to it. It's on Xbox now, so backwards compatible.
I'm not in the day to do any of this shit that we keep wanting to do.
I know. That's the problem. And KOTOR has probably aged not poorly, but it's probably aged considerably compared to like,
old game has aged. Fucking News at 11.
Beyond Good and Evil 1 I could play any day, and that'll still be a great game. Just saying. That came out the same year. I remember because that was a good year. So it was a good year for young boy Gore. Good as Star Wars game. I got a Beyond Good and Evil, which I didn't even know about until Judgment Day talked about it in G4. And X-Play talked about it. I was like, yo, I need to play this. X-Play, they gave it a 5 out of 5. I was like, yo! And it was like $20 when I heard about it. I was like, I need to get it. Anyway. What were we actually talking about before this?
Dragon Age is BioWare's next focus.
Just run, BioWare. Run.
Game is gonna be unsuccessful. Fucking News at 11.
Just run. I guess Dragon Age Inquisition was pretty good, right?
In spite of itself, yeah.
Just run, BioWare. Take your shit. Like
don't look back.
Some Looney Tunes stuff. Yeah, to do some Looney Tunes stuff, like cut yourself out of EA. And like push yourself away from it.
They always keep saying they're going to be different this time, but they never are.
Yeah. This time we really learned from the fans. Is that one British dude, Andrew Wilson or Andrew House? No, Andrew House is Sony. Andrew Wilson's the guy from EA.
Yeah.
I thought he was a former
president. I think he's British, and he's just like we took all of the negative press and we built upon it through all this press. And I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Took all his
He's
presents
saying
off
all
the
those things you hated, we multiplied them.
We took all the things you hated and we secretly took them out. Not really though. And we made the things you liked better, except not. No, we made those worse.
We know we know you had issues with the face rigging, so we just removed everyone's faces, so you can't have any issue with
It's
it.
like black holes. So I'm sorry, my face is tired. Like, you don't have a face. Where's your face? Help! I'd rather have the bad faces. These giant black holes. And you know what? Anthem's faces look pretty good. They took that criticism well. It's still muted. Let's see if like turn it on and stuff. Anyway, go ahead.
Oh
Next
man,
story. Just because I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
At this point,
next
Dragon
story.
Age being the next thing they do is like should be the last thing they do for EA, and then they should leave. Run.
Can't wait till they close BioWare down so they can just let it finally die.
Oh, and then they'll be like, you know what? They should just be EA Sports at that point. Like they have nothing else. What else do they have besides sports?
They only need FIFA. That's all that matters to them.
FIFA and even Madden. Even no, that's all they have. They don't even have the
Yeah, they have
game.
football and football. That's all they need.
Yeah, they're only footballs. That's all they need. They should call themselves EA Football.
EA football.
Yeah, or just EA Sports. They're never gonna make another street game because EA Big is gone. That's done. They shouldn't make any more BioWare games. I guess Battlefield also. That's it. All right, so Battlefield and
Disney's somehow content to still let them hold that fucking IP.
Oh my god, I really hope this new Titanfall game is good. I'm gonna call it Titanfall because I have a feeling it's gonna be very similar to Titanfall, the Star Wars game that's coming out. And also forgot the subtitle. So there you go.
The next generation.
Yeah, the next generation. It's like Degrassi.
All right. So I think I forgot to mention this last week because it was kind of, I forget if it was older last week or if it just happened, but the Xbox TOS got like elaborated on their website, and included the like what you're allowed to say on Xbox Live and what you're not allowed to say on Xbox Live.
Can't say PS4 is better.
Excuse me.
Yeah, gross.
Can't talk about Nazis in a World War II game.
So it talks about here's the thing is it talks about how they're able to revoke all your games.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hold on.
And
if you say a naughty word.
So, like PlayStation did this before because there was some guy that was like super racist and he's like, I don't give a fuck. Everyone else is racist. I can be fucking racist if I want to. And Sony's like, all right, we took away all their games. So they just like they just deleted all their like his account, so he does not have access to digital games like whatsoever.
Wow.
And like,
what you say?
And like, I know David's kind of cringing at that.
Oh, that.
See, well, to be fair, that guy was really racist.
Yeah. So here's the thing: is first off, I'm not going to be an apologizer for a racist.
I'm not. I don't.
I know. See, you look like a dickhead now, don't you?
Yeah, because David, you know, David's just going to watch what he says nowadays.
Can condemn the individual while still condemning the precedent it sets.
Yeah,
I will phrase it that way. The precedent of being like, we don't like you, regardless of how legitimate, and that is a perfectly legitimate reason. The idea that a company's like, we just don't like you, we're taking your games away. Hold
on.
I get what you mean. It actually reminds me of something, but go ahead.
Is it saying?
No.
Yeah,
that's it.
I know.
No, nothing funny. Go
ahead. I get what you're saying too, but it's not necessarily they don't like you. It's that someone obviously is troubled by you, and you're causing a ruckus in their servers by trying to fucking be racist.
There's just so many other.
Here's the cool thing. Here's the cool thing about that is
who's gonna be racist in offline games?
You delete that guy. If you delete that guy's account, he'll come back. If you delete all of his games, he ain't gonna buy all his games again.
No, you're probably done.
That just.
But if he was being racist mainly in a disc game though, then he always strike back. Like if you had the disc for Overwatch, and that's where he was racist. You could just put it back in.
No, I get why David's like upset about that, and I've gone to like multiple conversations that people get really heated about because I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Like fucking don't be racist. Now to be fair, here's where it gets a little sketchy.
Because someone could say you're being racist. Like if you just have like a
No.
group of 50 people
No,
that
no,
you
no.
know
So
and you
I'm
just
sure
want to
they'll-
fuck with somebody.
I'm sure they'll investigate it if
Yeah.
that
Well,
case.
if there's like 50 people saying he's racist, but you're just I guess they could investigate that they're all on the same friends list or whatever. So
Well,
I guess they could.
No, so that's
figure
how
it
that's how I'm going with this. Is
Okay.
let me see if I can pull it up. The Xbox terms of service. Let's see, trash talk. Let me see if I can do this. So they also don't allow you to curse technically, but I mean like that's also
What? Fuck that.
they can't. Here's the thing, they can't say you're allowed to curse. Like you're not. They can't just say oh you're allowed to swear on our servers. Like obviously they're gonna say you can't. But people are also kind of sketched out by that because now that opens the window to be like, oh, so if you're cursing at someone and say get fucked, you might just fucking lose access to your games there.
What? I have so many games. I told someone to get fucked because they should at that moment get fucked.
No, I mean
I'm
like
sorry,
in a
I'm just
good
doing
way.
what
Like
they
you
should
know,
do.
I want you to get some action, bro.
Yeah, go get. Yeah, I just want. I want them to have fun. That's all.
This opens such a Pandora's box that man,
You know what it reminds me of? Like, remember when PewDiePie said the N-word that one time? And the Firewatch guys were.
They were like, we don't want you to play our game anymore.
Yeah, but they also copyrighted his videos, so they took him down because they didn't want to be associated. He didn't say the N-word during Firewatch,
Right, but they didn't want to be associated with them.
They didn't want to be associated, but that opened up a whole new thing where like anybody could just like, oh, I don't want to associate myself with Markiplier or whatever. So they would do that same thing to Markiplier or whatever. I don't think anything actually happened, but people were worried that because these people were getting away with like taking his videos down because he said the N-word in a different video game on a different video, then a lot of other companies would do something similar for maybe less reasons like
that's the problem, and
saying the
that's
N-word.
why I fundamentally
reminds me
disagree with it. Just because, regardless of the circumstance, that sets such a dangerous precedent, and especially where we've had this discussion before, we are shifting to such a digital focus age that just knowing that kill switch is just going to be there, and all it's going to take is just one bad circumstance to cause it. That just no.
I feel like the Joker. One bad day.
So the box is open, and so I mean technically like it is on the playing field if you're cursing at someone that you could lose shit. The thing now
I have to say freak.
Yep.
You fucking freak.
Like I sit here and
Yeah,
I think,
I
oh
got
god,
banned.
man. Like I honestly have that thought. Like PC gaming is something I predominantly do digitally. It's one of the only platforms I do digital only. And I sit here and I look at my 1,000+ games on Steam and I go, fuck, if something ever happened to my Steam account, I think I would genuinely just kind of like Microsoft is kind of thinking, if we just revoke this guy's access, he's just gonna fucking give up. And it's like, yeah, no. If there's one thing that would push me over the edge, it's definitely losing half my fucking collection like that. That's just such a Pandora's box that.
Well, they can't just say you're allowed to curse because then that opens up a whole.
They could just not acknowledge it.
They have to though.
They don't have to.
They definitely do.
Because they're
saying what you're
using like racial slurs and stuff like that, like that. Because
this is the one,
dude. At Xbox conferences, people say fuck. Like,
but this is covering all of it, though. That's supposed to be. It's supposed to cover all of it.
Yeah,
so imagine if one parent goes like, if one parent gets upset about it and says, "Hey, someone was cursing at my kid," where they're gonna say Microsoft would be like, "Oh, it's not on our policy. They can do what they want."
Exactly.
Yeah,
there's a whole reason why games have online interactions are not rated. You put something similar to that in your fucking terms of service.
I get that though. Like if you're playing I don't know, give me a kid's game. Like if you're playing Minecraft,
Plants vs Zombies, and someone comes up with no panties.
Oh yeah, Plants vs Zombies. Well, to be fair, my cousin wasn't cursing. He just saw the gamer tag.
You don't know
I had
if
a
he
gamer
was.
tag, a great gamer tag, and I got.
You don't know if he was.
It was no panties with the best gamer tag ever, and my cousin was playing on my account with that gamer tag on Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare for a long time, and somebody didn't like that, I guess, and they reported my gamer tag, and I had to switch. I didn't even have to switch. They gave me a shitty one. Didn't even give me the option to switch it. They gave me some itchy foul. Like, what the fuck does that even mean? It's a bird and a thing you feel. Like, it's screw yourself. Like that sucks.
No, but
Anyway.
I mean, like I
Well, at
It-
least that's not. I didn't get banned because I had a name like that.
the
you
way
know
I,
what
the
I mean?
way the way I would see it is I think that
Just go
if
with
you're
name
if you're excessively cursing, then that
That's
makes
such a good
sense,
name.
and you're gonna get in trouble for that because I feel like people are gonna get in trouble for cursing in general as it is right now. I think if you're like legitimately like racial slurs and sexual harassment and stuff like that,
Yeah,
then-
racial slurs. No. Mm-mm.
And again, like, I mean, I'm not losing any sleep over someone that's racist losing them all their video games. Like, hey,
Oh,
Obviously-
yeah.
That's why I
I'm
say
a-
the individual. The individual I don't care about. Yeah, you deserve some kind of punishment for that kind of fucking behavior. However, the principle of the actions that were taken bother me to my core.
well, I mean, as in what? Like, do you think it's okay that
That they could just like flip a switch and your shit's
Yeah,
gone.
that bothers. That
even if
concept
you're being
bothers me.
racist to people
The
on the
concept.
platform, which might also
The-
lose
the-
you sales because you're scaring away customers?
What? No, he's just saying the idea of them being
Exactly.
able to do that.
I
is
don't
bothering.
disagree that the individual deserved a punishment. I do think that the concept of hitting that nuclear option is something that
It's funny to
No,
me, but
it's
that's.
No, it is.
I
No.
like-
I
you know,
understand what he's saying.
No,
though.
is it funny how the
I
one that
think it is funny in that situation, but what if like you're just like
I know.
you say like, "Hey, what's up, my boys?" or
That's
a
what you're-
different, a worse word.
how
No,
long
dude.
is it until these rules get even more broad and
Dude,
more gray area
you
that
know,
something else can get fucked over?
I'm laughing because it's funny that I'm also the one more
There you go.
digital like positive about everything, and I'm also like, this is hilarious.
Yeah, it's hilarious
no,
that the
no.
HR person is defending a racist.
I
But,
I
guy.
get it. No, I get it. I
He
get it.
loves
But
racism.
I get it. But on the same token too, is I can't remember the last time I like actively sent like cursed at someone on a game or sent them curse words. I've cursed them when we're like in voice chat ourselves and
Oh,
we're talking
yeah.
shit to them like fuck that.
Oh yeah, I have too. I haven't ever called someone a racial term though.
Yeah, I'm sure
But
you said you fucking
if
sucked at
people
someone
were
though.
talking shit in competitive Overwatch and they were really pissing me off, I'd turn my mic on and tell them like they're children, or I usually go for the one like, "Hey man, you okay?" Like I try to like stoop on their level, and then it gets worse.
But
Yeah,
see, that's the
but-
point. Like, again, don't agree with racism in any way, shape, or form. Get
I hope
that
not.
shit the fuck out of here. But when you start broadening it to something like that, it's like I love a good fucking band. I love fucking trash talk. It's such an ingrained thing
yeah.
in gamer culture,
Trash talk is
especially that again, it just opens up such
Yeah,
a
but
Pandora's box.
some people don't get when too far is too far, and some people probably go overboard. And also, I mean, you don't know who you are talking to at the other end. So like, if some guy's like, "Hey, fuck you, you fucking piece of fucking shit," and it's like some 3-year-old or something. I don't know why it's 3.
I don't know why he's 3.
But I'm
Why'd
sure
you play
that's
as
why
Gears of War 4.
that's why there's a line here though, right? But then also again, if you want to even add to it, like what Gord just said right now, is like there's also some games that have a lot of cursing in it in general. So why are you not
Yeah.
allowed to curse in the game? Like
Yeah,
there's,
like
there's a lot
Marcus
of
Phoenix is going shit. Yeah.
there's a lot of
You know,
there's a
like-
lot of weird areas in there, but I could see why profanity's in there specifically because it's like you can probably go overboard. Granted, again, it's a Pandora's box because they don't. It could be surface level, like hey, fuck you, and that's it. You're done.
You're
But
done.
I mean, again,
Like,
I also don't think they're allowed to say you can curse. I think they have to cover it. I think they have to cover it.
I don't think they do. From a legal perspective, I don't think they do. I think
happens- so what happens
you
if
can just
anyone
not
complains about
acknowledge
it?
it.
What if
Your
anyone
audio
co-
cut
what
out.
If anyone, what if anyone complains about it?
You just don't acknowledge it. It's a legitimate thing. You,
Phil
you
Spencer
don't
says,
have to
"Shut
acknowledge
up, bitch.
I think at some point someone has to acknowledge something.
Your kid's a pussy."
They
That's
don't-
what Phil Spencer said. I'd say that.
But then because you can't just say they can't just not acknowledge it because they can also not acknowledge anything whatsoever on their TOS, but they have to acknowledge somewhere to keep some sort of rule there.
I
I
do
think
have
they
to
should
acknowledge
acknowledge it, but I do agree with David that extreme is extreme.
No, it is,
Like,
but I
That's
mean,
the
like-
thing.
for that one
maybe
guy, it
the
wasn't.
only way
For
I
that
can
one guy,
see-
it wasn't. But
But see, if
knowing
you're
they could do that. There
if
you
we're
go.
having the conversation of like, yeah, but there's already swearing in these games. Well, if you're already allowing the game with these types of language on your platform, I think it's honestly even more detrimental to acknowledge it in your TOS when you're allowing the thing you're against on your platform to begin with. It's a very weird kind of double-edged sword in that regard.
But again, it's
Can we just
also
agree
if
that
we're
the terms of
allowing
service-
if we're allowing
Go ahead.
cursing, it's not necessarily like the game's not necessarily cursing at the person in excess. It's like someone directing an insult or something at you, an unwanted insult is something different.
Then you word it differently. You frame it maybe as harassment. You
Guidelines.
don't directly specify swear or anything, but you direct it as harassment towards you. There are other
Harassment's
ways.
even worse. I think it's even a
Yeah,
bigger
that's true.
Pandora's box because that could be like
'Cause you can just say,
that could be
"Fuck
screw
that
you.
would be
That could be screw you when you're getting harassed.
Oh, he wants to screw me? Like, no? What?
Yeah, I think
No,
harassment's an even
I'm
bigger.
I just think there is a better way to phrase it or a better thing to go after in
How about like
phrasing.
guidelines?
Exactly.
They call it guidelines instead. Here are the like these are just things like maybe you shouldn't do. Don't be naughty.
Hey,
like,
exactly. Like fucking
Don't
rule
say it
number
like
one.
that.
Try not to be an asshole.
terms of service makes it seem like if you break one of these, you're done. We're gonna come
Exactly.
after you
I
with
know. I just
legal paper and you're going to jail.
I
And
don't fucking
obviously not.
I guess the other question is how enforceable it is too, and because
It won't be
I
at
doubt
all.
the kid, because that's the other thing too, is I would be interested to see this go to court. I don't think it will. I don't think, obviously, if it's just, especially some racist fucking punk is going to fucking dare try to take Microsoft to court, but it would be interesting to see how much of their TOS is even actually something that is legally something that can actually hold up in a court if it was actually ever fought. But that's going to take a major high profile scenario if that ever happened.
I think it could be fought unless they have. I guess they would probably have audio recordings of them saying all this shit, right?
Well, it's not so much about if they can prove that the individual was saying these things. It's if the court of law finds that what was agreed to in the contract is something that's reasonable.
Right,
because you can put whatever you want in a terms of service. It doesn't mean that it's still legally binding. There's a lot of like non-compete clauses that some companies have, or like there's a lot of like, you have to follow these specific policies, as being part of this company that you can put in your terms of service or other legal documentation. But if taken to court, it's like, no, you can't enforce this kind of bullshit. Get that out of here. And we'll throw that shit out and penalize people for it. There's a very specific, I'm trying to remember the name of the case. It's fucking escaping me. But there was a case a while back where a company was like, hey, you have to sign away like all. It's kind of similar to the arbitration thing that we were talking about earlier, but it was like even more extreme than that. It was like they had to waive away all their rights to kind of any kind of arbitration, not even just like an internal arbitration, but they just had no legal recourse against the company, and they ultimately sued the company anyways. And the judge was like, you can't say they can't have any legal recourse against you guys. That's just not allowed. Oh, Sony had that as part of their issues when the server issues were going on. It was part of their TOS that they couldn't have arbitration against them for any kind of fuck up on PSN, and that got completely thrown out of court, saying no, you can't have this in your terms of service. That's bullshit. And that's part of the reason why they did a lot of other things to give out games as an apology. So something adjacent to this conversation has already been taken to courts. So it's one of the things that I don't want to say this, but I would like to see Microsoft try this shit on someone that is less of a shitty person, and then that person be well off enough to be able to take someone like Microsoft to court over it, just so that way it can be like, all right, we got to fucking create some ground rules here. But sorry, that was my legal.
What a fucking nerd, dude.
Yeah, what a loser.
All right, next up. So we have.
You know what? He's such a nerd, but he doesn't have a Zebo.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I gotta replace my dryer.
He's a coward. If you're watching this part, just comment "coward" for David. David the coward.
Coward times 2.
So John Wick Hex.
Still a coward.
John Wick Hex is a thing.
Oh yeah. From the developers of.
Hex?
It's a. You know who John Wick is?
No, please enlighten me about John Wick.
You really don't know about John Wick?
In the span of 48 hours, he killed about half of the Hitman organization. Because because Theon Greyjoy killed his puppy. So.
He doesn't know who that is either.
No, I legitimately, I fucking love the John Wick movies.
Yeah, I know. I know he likes John Wick.
That's why I made the Gold the Balloon joke.
I
Yeah,
didn't
we
hear
did.
what you said.
We also talked about John Wick on a previous podcast. I
Did
think.
we?
Yeah, I fucking It was
I
like
think we just
2
mentioned.
podcasts ago.
We just mentioned it. I think.
Yeah,
So
but
we weren't talking about
fucking
like,
love John Wick.
let's talk about John Wick for 2 hours.
We have a
But
John Wick spoiler cast and the game podcast.
yeah, yo man, that was super. We shot that one guy. The one guy.
Yeah,
The
I mean,
one
fucking why
of
not?
5,000.
We talk about fucking anime on this podcast. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, anime is very similar to John
All
Wick.
right, so yeah, this is from the guy that made the subsurface circular. Isn't it called?
Yeah, in Quarantine. I think it's unless Quarantine's made by someone different.
No, they're
But
all made by the same guy.
Okay, Quarantine's the newest one. That's the
And-
only one I played.
And from Thomas
And of
Malone.
course, which we know a friend we always mention. He's that loves Thomas Alone. Which I
If
have.
he's
yet to
listening
play.
right now, what's up? Because I know he listens sometimes.
Oh, does he? Hey, what's
Yeah.
up? What's up, babe? But yeah, no, I mean, the Quarantine game was pretty cool. Again, I didn't finish it yet, but I'm almost like an hour into it or something like that, like 40
They're
minutes.
short.
Of it. It's short, but it's cool because you're just like talking to this alien. You're like trying to figure out like, hey, what you doing here, babe? And
Stop saying
you're
babe.
talking to other people. It's the first contact of an alien. You're just like, hey man, what are you doing here? And you have a translator and stuff. It's cool. So I don't understand. Even Thomas Was Alone wasn't really an action game, right? It's just like jumping.
No, it was
around.
a platformer.
Yeah, that's it. So it's weird that now they're doing. I don't know what the other game, Volume, I think it's called. I don't know what kind of game that is. But it's weird that they're doing something like this. But then
That's
I
cool
look at
they-
it
that's
and
cool
I
they
think
got
about
him
it
to do it,
more.
though.
It makes sense.
That's
Huh?
cool. They got him to do it.
Yeah. So have you guys seen the trailer?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, he has, but you haven't. It's kind of like it looks like it's trying to do like an XCOM thing a little bit. It's a strategy game, and at first I thought maybe it was gonna go for like a Hitman Go or something like that. And I guess it kind of is too. But like it's kind of like XCOM where you're like hiding behind stuff and whatever, but you're planning out your attack. So you're actually planning out what John Wick's gonna do. So you're like, kill this dude and then jump off him to shoot the other guy and stuff. So you're actually planning pretty much a scene of John Wick. And at least that's what I got from the trailer. I haven't seen gameplay, if there is gameplay out there. And the trailer does have a little gameplay, but if there's a like gameplay demo or something. I was hoping this game would be out for the movie or something. Like it would just be a surprise release, like next week it's out. But
This looks kind of interesting. I like the art style of it.
yeah, he's watching now. But yeah, it has I was actually surprised by that. I thought it was going to be a twin stick shooter or something like that.
Guys, I got it. It's gonna come out on Switch, and we'll get John Wick and Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
Oh, he would just win every single time.
Hey, his trophy is going to be the dog, the new one.
The dead one.
Or it'll be Holly Berry, I guess. It would be Holly Berry from the new one.
Right.
But I don't know her character's name yet. He says the character's name.
It's Catwoman.
Catwoman. He calls her Catwoman. But that'd be funny because he's a dog guy.
All right.
Anyway, yeah, no, it looks
cool.
really good. I don't know about the graphics though. I'm not a big fan of the art style personally.
I
so.
mean, if you have to make it like a minimalist thing like
Oh, yeah,
that,
yeah.
that's fine. Because I kind of see like almost like
I'm
Hitman
fine with
Go
that.
and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, I'm fine with that. It actually reminded me of that one game you always wanted me to play. With the weird character models. What's that one game? It's like a Telltale game. No, you
Kentucky Route
didn't
Zero?
want me to play it.
Kentucky Route Zero.
No. You actually didn't.
Oh, Virginia.
Yeah, you didn't want me to play that actually.
Yeah, because I told you.
It had a similar look to the character models.
I fucking love a good walking simulator because I'm in and out like 2-3 hours.
Yeah.
Virginia. They're like, oh, it's like a Twin Peaks style thing. I'm like, fuck yeah. Played it, hated it. I was like, this is dumb.
I heard it was very Twin Peaks, so you might not like Twin Peaks.
I'm pretty sure I like Twin Peaks. I've seen like 1 or 2 episodes like with Sworn a while back, like a long while back, and I liked it.
Fucking
man,
love Twin Peaks.
I just did
Yeah,
not.
I need to
Virginia-
rewatch it again.
Virginia,
Oh, good.
Virginia sucked. I mean, I'm sure it's good for some
Sucked?
people. That's all I want to say. Sucked.
Virginia
I
sucked.
didn't like it, and
Yeah.
the most egregious thing of it all, the one thing you can always take a good walking simulator to know is that you'll at least have like 800 gamer score out of that game after you're done with it. I had 5 fucking gamer score after that. I had 5 fucking points out of 1,000.
Yeah.
That was some
Fuck that.
bullshit.
That's no.
No, fuck the rest of this conversation. Let's talk about Twin Peaks. Fucking love it.
No.
Just finished showing most of it to a buddy of mine. We just got done showing him Firewalk with me, and so now we're gonna go watch season 3, which I haven't even seen season 3 yet. So
And right after that, they're gonna make out.
All right.
goddamn.
And the last little piece of news I had is there's some movie theaters that are serving as esports arenas.
Wow.
And I'm excited for you to watch Overwatch League next time you go to watch Endgame.
Whoa, I can't. Nope. They'll be ending the game and starting Endgame. That's about it. But no, I ain't watching no fucking Overwatch in the theater.
That's kind of cool, though.
Filled with a bunch of losers.
I like the idea of it. I mean, it'd be one of those things that I'm sure I won't ever be able to take advantage of it because why the fuck would they ever do something like that
But
in
if
Maine?
they did there, that'd be cool because I mean, one, you're finally like hanging out with all these people that you really like. I feel like a lot with, especially with esports, like you don't really see your community around because everyone's at home watching
Exactly.
or at
Like,
the
I mean,
fucking event.
fucking Evo finals being thrown up on fucking a big
That
screen.
I'd watch.
That'd be like fantastic.
I only watch the highlights of Evo, but I would totally watch Evo because I love watching fighting games.
Dude,
I don't know why. I hate playing most of them for the most part, but I love watching them.
The magic of Evo,
Overwatch,
the magic of Evo, especially if you're not into like fighting games or like not like big into like watching it. The magic is of being hyped with everyone else when you see something cool.
Yes.
Because
yeah.
I don't really care for Street Fighter that much. Like it's like whatever to me. It's like on the bottom like of my own personal tiers of fighting games I'm into. But still, like, what was it? The end of like 2016, I was there. I was still like watching, and that's when they disconnected the fight stick, right?
Yep.
That was the grand finals. I do.
Yep. And then they had to have the character costume change because they couldn't show it on ESPN.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know which one, but like that you get excited for because you see everyone else getting excited for, and then all of a sudden you're super into it now. It's super fun. That's about where it is.
Character.
Like you can, like you can ask Adrian too, especially like half of the event was like me sitting there, especially like watching Tekken or watching some of the other events going on, and I'd hear Adrian go in the background, look at him, he's so fucking happy. And likewise with Smash, I didn't even give a shit about Smash, but I stayed with Adrian in the crowd for that just to see his hype for it.
Yeah, because that's the one with Mega Man fucking made fucking grand finals, and
Adrian's happy.
That was the last he ever did too. That was the best he ever did. So I peaked right there. But David's also a little bit of a loner too, because he needs his own little bubble right now and then. So I'll seriously walk the entire Evo venue because it wasn't that big, but you can walk around a little bit. I walk back and just see David just sitting all alone, but just like with the giant smile, just looking at yeah, just looking at this fighting game. I'm like, hey, you having a good time? He's like, hell yeah. I'm like, cool, I'll see you later. He's like, hell yeah, all right.
Oh yeah.
It's true. When I'm generally like really into something, I don't give a fuck. I'm a support beam. I just enjoy what's going on, and I just take it for what it is.
Are you doing Evo? You're for sure doing Evo. Are you for sure doing Evo yet?
Yeah, I'm for sure doing Evo. I talked it over with my boss, and I'll be able to get the time off for it.
We just need to figure out how you're getting there. We'll figure it out. But you got finals tickets, right?
Yep.
Okay, so back then I was a poor bitch, but now I'm good. So I got finals tickets, so we can both do that. Because I know I wanted to go see finals before, but David was like into watching finals, but then after he saw the top 8, which is like seven Japanese players and like 1 American, he's like, I'm good. If you want to watch it, go ahead. I'm just gonna watch in the room.
Yeah, that plus it was like, oh man, Chris G is in fucking Marvel.
DSP?
DSPs and fucking Marvel.
He's shockingly didn't do too well.
Yeah, he made number 4 in Turbo Street Fighter 2 or whatever back in 2005.
Yeah,
he was the number 1 US
the
pro
console
fighter
version of Alpha 2.
Yeah, like there was only 8 people playing it, but he got number 4. So he's the best.
So let's not talk about DSP.
Yeah, we already had our undercover ops conversation about that after the last couple podcasts.
So, what are you entering? Did you sign up?
Yeah, I'm entering in for Tekken 7.
That's it?
Yeah.
You're not gonna.
But you want to know what I'm entering
practice Unist?
You're
not gonna practice Unist?
No, fuck that game.
I got Unist.
No, I'm picking that up. I will pick that game up because over on Fanatical they have a $5 deal where it's a bunch of fighting games for $5, and that's one of the games. So I'll pick it up to tinker with it because I've always wanted to try it. But if I'm gonna go compete in a game, I like to just try and focus on one and really hone in on that. So I'll be focusing on Tekken 7 and trying to get my Lily back up to speed.
Yeah, the only good games I'm gonna try to go for is Dead or Alive 6 and Marvel's Capcom Infinite
and Catherine
coming.
I'm gonna try to enter
Capcom. Actually, that would be fun. I would love to see the Catherine.
Man, I can't wait for full body.
Have you ever seen Catherine being played at Evo?
Yeah, that would be fun.
It's super fun to see actually.
Do they actually stream that, or is that like one of those like
they don't. Well, they stream it, but like on someone else's channel.
Okay. So.
Yeah, it's a side tournament.
But I figured because Catherine's not really.
It's super cool because like one guy's been like dominating it, right? And like,
Right.
what was like a couple years ago, one of the top Smash Melee commentators actually was like is really good at Catherine. He made it up to grand finals and actually reset the bracket against that guy. And everyone's like, it went like the last game, and I was like, oh shit, is this Smash guy gonna beat the fucking top Catherine dude?
Right.
What was I gonna say? David,
Catherine.
after this podcast, remind me of that adapter you used to make your Xbox adapter, your Xbox stick work on PS4.
Chronos Max Plus.
I'm not gonna remember that, so just remind me.
Chronos
of that
Max
podcast.
Plus.
Remind me that because I have an Xbox stick and I want to take that to Evo.
Yeah, I'll. Is it? I didn't notice that it's confirmed that they're doing the PS4 version.
Yeah, they're all
right.
PS4 versions.
Yeah, I'll have to. I don't know. I might just bring a controller. Or I might just bring my fucking PS3 stick and use the converter. Because I'm bringing my fucking Evo stick. I ain't risking
You're
anything
gonna buy another
happening to
Evo
that.
stick when you're there.
Maybe.
Stay tuned for that episode.
He's gonna buy it. $700.
It's gotta be fucking a live podcast.
And he's gonna-
fucking
and-
buy it, coward.
While he's there, there's gonna be someone selling a Zebo, and he's gonna buy it, no matter what the price.
A custom Zebo.
Oh,
Evo edition.
Yeah, an Evo Zebo.
Evo
Zebo.
Evo Zebo. That sounds like a dumbass like character in like some science fiction show. It's
All
Evo
right.
Zebo.
So that's it for that. That's news. 220. All right, we're going. All right,
Well, is it?
our last thing that we're gonna
220,
do
what is
is do I even want to do this?
Yeah,
I'll
do
tell
it.
you.
Say it.
Hold on.
Let's do it.
Well, the problem is that this episode is gonna be super topical. It's because David suggested our bullshit be Final Fantasy VII Remake news at the State of Play tomorrow.
Well, let's talk about it. Let's see if it. You know what? Let's try to guess what the game is.
Well,
gonna be.
that's the whole thing is that the bullshit is that it's gonna be Final Fantasy VII Remake.
But I think they said a new game though. That's not new. They already announced it.
Well, they said that they
definitely-
were going to
they
show
even
off
announced
some
it.
games that have been in the works for a while and a new game.
They're
Because-
only showing. No,
because-
they're showing Medieval. It's only gonna be 10 minutes long. They already announced this.
Because they announced that, or what was it? The Square Enix executive officer and Final Fantasy brand manager retweeted the State of Play and said, "Oh, it has come."
And they posted some screenshots from Final Fantasy VII with it.
It has come.
Also, the what's interesting is the Japanese Twitter accounts for the Play broadcast were saying it was 15 minutes long.
15 or 50?
15.
Oh, every news article I saw said it was 10.
Yeah, apparently the Japanese one's been saying it's like 15 minutes.
I saw it
Dude,
too.
So where you guys landed? Is it bullshit?
Even if it wasn't announced before, it's still not a new game.
Sounds
It's
like
just-
we're
but
calling-
they
we're
have said
calling
they're going
bullshit.
to be showing off things that have been in the works.
all I heard was Medieval and a new game.
Yeah,
Gore,
it's
you
the
know-
only one that's been confirmed of the things that have been in the works.
Okay, I
we
don't know
know
why they
Final
went-
Fantasy VII is being made.
for a 10-minute state of play before E3.
All right, Gore,
that's-
you calling bullshit?
I mean, it'll already be confirmed if
Well,
it was
you
bullshit
gotta
or not.
put your fucking ego on the
I'll
line.
say bullshit, but I don't know. It's like
Oh
maybe
shit, you don't know.
could be real.
Nah, Gore says 100% bullshit. All right, David, what do you say?
I'll say it's bullshit.
I think it's real. The only reason why is it's been years since they first showed off the trailer for it. It's been about a year and a half since they canned the studio that was doing the work on it originally. They have to at least get ahead of the game at this point now that PlayStation 4 is on its way out and show us something to show that this game still exists. And that was one of the promised things that Square said when Kingdom Hearts 3 is finished, all our efforts going to be moving those teams over to Final Fantasy VII Remake. So I can easily see them taking this opportunity and be like, hey, here's just a quick, minute, maybe 2 minutes, showing what we have finally done and kind of brought to light for this game and showing off some new content for it.
I think
it's bullshit.
if you're ever gonna have a state of play with only 2 games in it, the second one has to be a big one, right?
But what? Medieval and Final Fantasy 7. Why even show Medieval at that point? No one will fucking give a shit about
Because
Medieval.
it still has to be a Sony state of play.
Dude, they show Final Fantasy 7 again. You're gonna really tell me you'll be like, oh yeah, Medieval.
No,
Yeah.
but I mean that's
no,
the way to get around with it, though, right?
I love Medieval too, but like Final Fantasy 7 is a way bigger deal.
But so here's the thing: is one, you can't just do it. Sony's not gonna dedicate a whole state of play to a third-party game. That's dumb.
Right.
I
Second
know, but
off,
like at an E3 one, this announcement would make sense. Show a bunch of little stuff, but like having one that just shows one game and then the big game.
Right, but do you
seems
want
like they
two
didn't
big
give a fuck
games?
about that small game
Do you
at
want
all.
do you want two big games instead?
No, just one big game.
But
If it's
they
gonna be
can't-
fucking, if it's gonna
Especially
be 10
where,
minutes,
again, remember, it's going to be Sony exclusive for the first year. So, because that was still part of the original deal, is that Final Fantasy
Sure.
VII Remake is exclusive for a while. So, yeah, why would you not want to take just 2 minutes to be like, oh, by the way, this is still a thing, and here's where it's at right now.
Also,
Sure, but
tune
like
in.
And
them
drop it
showing
like at the
any-
very end. And just show it
showing
at the very end of it.
anything from this would be a huge thing because we haven't seen anything.
Well,
since,
how about this?
early 2016 was the last thing we saw.
Because
Was it?
here's the thing, the first state of play was such an kind of thing.
Yeah.
What better showstopper for a state of play than them dropping the mic with something with Final Fantasy? It's kind of like how, we've had some good directs, we had some bad directs. Imagine every time they fucking drop direct information involving Smash, it was just like, fucking here you go.
Right,
yeah,
no, but that's not what I'm saying though. It's just that, like, why do it in one that just has two games and just completely,
Well, here's what I'm
completely like submerge that first game?
First
Because
off-
you're assuming we're just having two games.
Well,
it's
first off-
even if it's 15 minutes, like 3 games, then like,
First
I don't
off,
know.
no one gives a fuck about Medieval.
I do,
Fuck you.
but hey, compared to Final Fantasy 7, no.
Yeah.
It's not even
So
close.
first off, they gotta have some sort of anchor.
Brief break, right?
They have to have an anchor of like, hey, here's a Sony thing, and also you could also kind of flip it too and say, hey, people who want to see this Final Fantasy thing, they're gonna sit through Medieval. They're gonna see something about it, whatever.
Yeah,
Second
sure.
off, I could totally see them doing a Medieval. Here's a cool long thing. The last 2 minutes are a trailer for Final Fantasy 7, saying, hey, tune into our state of play during E3.
But then they would ruin the surprise.
No one.
No,
we've
well, that's the
been the
problem.
last
Is you
4
don't want to
years. No one
surprise
gives a
something
fuck
like
about
that.
surprises
You don't want
anymore.
that to be a
Apparently.
surprise.
I want that to be a surprise.
No.
It was a surprise when they announced it.
Yeah, but remember, like the last 3
I was not
years,
expecting that shit.
the last 2 or
Like-
3 years, companies don't really care about you being surprised. They want to get their word out of their game
No,
beforehand.
Sony did it last year with Resident Evil 2. Like I was like, what the fuck? They were keeping that like we're a rat. What the fuck's
yeah,
going
but
on?
they're gonna
And
keep
then
stuff, but they need to.
even
needed-
Neo 2 was just like, what the
Yeah, but
fuck
here's
is
the
this?
thing:
And
is
Neo 2
those
was like,
those games had a chance to be a surprise. Final Fantasy VII is something that we've been waiting for once since they did the tech demo on PS3, and now that they actually are like, yes, no, this is happening. It's been like what 4 years now, and
Mhm.
nothing to show for it.
they showed
Sony-
some gameplay.
Square, well, not. They showed some gameplay of game they ultimately scrapped because the studio was incompetent. So they have
It
to.
didn't look like what people would want anyway.
And
I'm assuming if they show it again, it'll just be a turn-based game again.
fuck, I would be happy with that. But it's one of those things that ultimately, at the end of the day, they have to basically give us something. And I could easily see it just being a quick little 2 minutes at the end of it and be like, all right, tune in, like Adrian said, tune in for more at E3, because that's going to re-engage hype. It's going to keep interest going. This seems to be a year that they're pushing heavily interest in Final Fantasy VII. They're doing a Distant Worlds kind of style concert dedicated to just Final Fantasy VII music this year. There's a lot of other things that they're kind of working on. I can't think of a better way to reignite that hype train than Sony trying to push their state of play, and again also lending Final Fantasy. I can't think of a better way for Sony to be like, hey, you really want something good out of our state of play? Here's something that can happen. If you go ahead and say Final Fantasy VII Remake, new information, state of play, everyone's fucking picking up on that.
They didn't set the tone last time for anything substantial, because so far it was like Nintendo Directs have some cool stuff going on, but they didn't. It took them a while for them to hit their stride where they're like, hey, we can announce big stuff here too. Sony hasn't done that yet, and I think David's right with that, is that they need something big. They need to make something big for you to care to tune into their state of play and still keep an eye on Sony 83.
I think
Exactly.
there is going to be something big. I don't know if it's going to be Final Fantasy 7, and I I don't get why they would do it. Like, and not that I don't get why they would do it. I don't get why they put Medieval in there and just fucking bury it completely.
Like I said, I don't.
I love Medieval. It doesn't deserve to be like fucking. It doesn't deserve to be Devolver Digitaled. Because in 2015, remember when they showed Shenmue 3? Immediately after that, they show a Devolver Digital montage, and I remember nobody even listening to that montage, let alone looking at it, just listening to it because they were freaking out about Shenmue 3.
Well, that's before though, or that's because they did.
I know,
before.
but Medieval is just like you'll forget everything you even saw about Medieval because they'll show Final Fantasy 7 again, or whatever the big game is.
But on that same token too, if you have two things there, and any outlet discussed it, they're gonna call it the state of play that happened. And they're gonna have to mention Medieval.
The Final Fantasy 7 one.
Yeah, but then they have to mention Medieval somewhere there.
Yeah. First Medieval.
I don't think
Final
Medieval
Fantasy.
Was Medieval even gonna be a big thing at all? Like I felt like it's gonna be like some budget game that was gonna.
It's not a budget game, but it's.
Is it $60?
But like if it's
I can see it being 40.
I think it's a digital only game though.
Oh, don't say that.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Don't say that.
It might be. I don't know. But if it is physical, then if it is physical, then I think it'll probably be 40. It'd be like Knack 2. You know,
I'd be surprised if that was
$60. It's not gonna be 60. There's no way. They already showed gameplay too, so this isn't even that big of a deal because we already seen what it looks like. Yeah, it'll be 30 or 40. 30 if it's digital only, 40 if it's physical. That's what I think.
I'd buy that for $1.
With that.
40. I think State of Play is going to be great. That's my prediction. I don't know if it's going to have Final Fantasy 7 in it, but I think it's going to be a really small 2, maybe 3 games, maybe 4.
I could see them doing a Final Fantasy.
And it's going to have some good trailers.
I'll say it's true. I'll just keep it spicy. I think
like that's what I was saying. Like I was iffy because it could be true. I don't know if I would like that for my boy Medieval. What's his name? Sir Daniel Fortescue, whoever.
Oh, he's already dead. So I mean, it doesn't really matter.
I know. It just fucking, dude, that sucks.
The only thing that can fucking bring his ass back to life is piggybacking off of Final Fantasy.
I don't know if it's piggybacking though. Like I don't know. That piggybacking would be like I don't know, 5-minute break in between Final Fantasy 7, so you can calm the fuck down, and then they show Medieval. You know. Not Medieval. You'd be like, all right, cool. And then you forget Medieval completely because Final Fantasy 7.
I think it's the opposite. I think you can't start off. You gotta start off with that. You can't just start off with the high thing and then just end off with a whimper.
Exactly.
No, I get that, but I just didn't want it to be Medieval. You know, how come it can't be like a VR montage again? And then, those games look cool. They're not.
I'll show off fucking Freddy Fazbear, and then at the end, here's Final Fantasy 7.
I didn't mean that exact VR montage, but I mean like just a montage of stuff. Like here's some cool shit coming. It's like here's that Blood and Truth game.
Iron Man VR, Final Fantasy.
Yeah, Iron Man VR gameplay. Show that, and then go into.
You're gonna forget more about everything else then. Like you're gonna.
That's like if Ubisoft announced like a giant game right after like showing more of Beyond Good and Evil 2. I'd be like,
I don't know. That doesn't make sense to me. You want them to cut off more games as a cluster?
Well, games I don't care about. It's all.
I'm gonna blow your mind here. No one cares about Medieval.
Me and him do. More people in this Skype call do than
true.
Them, so.
The majority of people in this call.
And if you owned a PlayStation back in the day, then you probably played Medieval, and you liked it. If you didn't,
no one's gonna care about Medieval.
We do.
Why is he even here if nobody cares about it? Why even do a remake? Nobody cares.
Well, there's a reason why they're putting him next to Final Fantasy. All right, so that was the podcast.
Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in.
Because of fuckers like you.
Thank you for tuning in.
Ruining
you can find me at Depunked. You can find that's on my Twitter, my Twitch. You can find Gore at Gore the Movie God. That's his Twitch. Is that your Twitch? That's your Twitch, right?
No. Yeah.
All right, and then you can find that on Twitter. And then let's play our
I don't use Twitch though.
Play our weekly game.
Are we ready for our favorite game again?
Here's how. Let me establish rules because I don't like Gore. I don't like it when Gore wins. So I want Gore. I want Gore to now. Here's the thing. I want Gore to guess the entire name through.
What?
You're not gonna give him. No, you're not gonna give him reassurance. So Gore can't do this bullshit.
Okay.
Like, is there an O? No. Okay, so I know it's not gonna be an O. So you gotta guess the entire name all the way through, and at the end, David tells you if you're right or wrong. No.
I don't even want to do this fucking game.
Well, this is our game.
I ain't gonna make up rules for a game I don't even want to do.
Yeah. All right, so Gore, guess that name.
for a name that
I'll
doesn't
show
fucking,
you.
some dumb fucking name that nobody cares about, nobody will ever fucking figure out. All right, Durandal,
Don't tell him.
Joy
Show you.
E.
No, see, I don't want that. Just tell him at the end.
He didn't tell me. A.
It's in the game.
Fuck
Well,
that.
okay. My process is like when you have like a French thing like that, U ends with an X. So I think it ends with an X. I think he said before how he spells it a long time ago.
You did.
Like the first episode. I don't remember though. I think it's ended with an X. I'm gonna say EA. No, UX.
Wrong.
So you spell it Goyeaux?
GOY. I forgot EAUX. That's what I said. Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
and then Durant.
Okay, that's wrong. All right, tune in next week for Gore's attempt.
Not next week, so I won't be here next week.
Yeah. I'll still try to guess it. He knows how to spell it.
I'll just get a fucking message while I'm fucking in Salt Lake.
Got
Be
it.
like, is this how it's spelled?
Are you
No.
available to call? We'll call you.
No, I'll be in. Actually, I think I'll be on my return flight home as you guys are doing the
Okay.
podcast.
I'll just be on the plane. Fucking no one cares.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm doing a Skype call in the middle of a fucking flight.
Yeah,
Do
just
it.
buy the Wi-Fi.
Just, if the plane goes down, we'll know what happened. So we can call the cops or whatever.
Call the cops.
He probably did it, officer.
All right.
Bye.
That was it. Goodbye, everyone.
Fuck off.
All your games are taken away now.